Okay, that should be live. Let me just secure connection secure connection be live. Yeah, okay. Oh hey, DJ Teller, yeah. Hey man, hope you're doing well. Okay, cool. Had a bit of internet troubles there. Um, we'll start now. Quickly do some setup stuff. Okay. Hey yo. Cool. Now it's working. Yeah, nice. Um. Oh, hello, Stereo Junes. I haven't slept yet, so I may or may not pass it in. Hey man. If you need to sleep, go to sleep. You know. Oh, hi, Bart. I hope you're doing well. Thought you'd just start the stream a bit earlier. Because I had a bit of time, and also because other video we're gonna cover, which is this one, which is gonna be a bit long. So might start just a bit early. Hello, Clarice Jane. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Like anyways, I'm gonna wait for a bit just for come in before we start. Sure. Anyways, how are you all? I hope you all are doing well. Yeah, I'm good. Close Jane. Just enjoying myself today. Yeah, I finished. Oh, hello, Wonka Star. I happy to be here. Oh no, thanks for being in the stream. I appreciate it. Hello, Geralt of Rivia. I always appreciate seeing a legend like yourself. No, yeah, I finished Asunder today, the Book of Asunder, and I'm sad, dude. I'm so sad at what happened to Win. It just sucks, right? Happy Sunday, Abera Muda. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm so sad what happened to Win in Asunder. It's like the worst thing in existence. And I'm like, why does she have to go that way? But it's an interesting book though. Absolutely love it. Yeah, and then I started a bit of Masked Empire, and I absolutely love just like how ruthless Celine is. Like she really is good at the game. Oh, Wonka Star says I'll be here, but I have work, so you will be in the background. I hope any of these negative views are. Oh no, these views don't really upset me. Like it may have upset me a bit at the start because I thought they had a point. I thought they were reasonable, but like I don't know, man. I just don't understand them. They have like three good reasonable points, but they never make those reasonable points. They just like say bad game, bad game, bad game, which is just doesn't go well for me. But no, yeah. I mean, thanks for like treating the thing as a background thing. I appreciate it, Jenna. I've always like dreamed of having like people like view my streams as like background audio, so that's cool. Stereo June says I had Nuhre recommended to me a couple of weeks ago. I started watching one of the videos and realized she was a great bitcher. Yeah, man. I remember I got recommended some of her videos, right? While we wait, we can just look at some of the videos she has, and and genuinely, I was like, oh, so she's like in a weird way, like talking about what was it? It was something like this one, right? I got like recommended this video, and I was like, oh, okay, like what is it, right? And this one as well, and I was like, oh, this is just like literal rage bait, and it's like so funny how like 5 months ago she was like this, and then it's like, okay, Dragon Age, like her whole thing is just like hating Lyra, and then you can tell with the Exodus stuff, right? It's clearly not getting the same amount of traction as her other stuff. And even then the framing of it is like negative, right? Like developers that actually care about their game, it's like negative because it's like developers who don't care about the games. And same with this one as like a spiritual successor of Mass Effect. Like, Mass Effect is back, but it's Exodus. Which um yeah. Nero used to have a lot of videos of mods. I remember she really that's kind of scummy. Like I have like some videos that I've like privated, but like it's in a playlist you guys can watch if you want, you know. The only reason I privated them because like I don't think they're great videos, but like because it's literally just me in a weird phone angle, like talking about it, being very quiet, you know. Like you can still watch it. That's weird. Can't stand that girl and her rage rating. Yeah, man, it's kind of infuriating, yeah. Um, hello, DJ Tyler Radio. Yes, you are very true. Like and subscribe. You know, like and subscribe. You know, hit that like button. Trying to grab. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I just wanted to cover it because like I don't think there's gonna be much to cover or like a lot for me to say during her video other than like go and laugh and say like my man. She thinks that she thinks that this random person she got to say he's a playtester can convince people. That's wild, dude. It's wild. Yeah, Olivia says, yes, this game has some criticisms that we made, but most of the people are bad at it. Yeah, man, like, you can make some good criticisms, right? I've made those criticisms as well. But, like, so many of these people are just like, oh, dang, dude. Bad game bad? Woke, yeah. Hello, Coffee. Hope you're doing well. Hey, hope as well. I'm good. I am good. Have you seen Legacy Killer recent Dragon Age video? I'm tired of how disingenuous people are in the game. I have not. I think I remember them vaguely. They were like a weird like orbit I'm political kind of guy. And also like, you know, I like video games are falling kind of thing. And oh yeah, I remember this guy, yeah. Yeah, I remember this guy, but like yeah. It's already dead. How funny, dude. I don't really take these guys too seriously, you know. Because like all they're really saying is just like, so let me misconstrue the point. You know, let me misconstrue the reality. I've seen so much negativity for this game to boil down to DI negativity and keep pointing the same every little detail represents poor development of the history. Yeah, man, it really does suck. And anyways, hold on. Hi, she claims she's a playtester. No. Hormacell. Also, hi, how are you? Also, hi, Chili Hunter. I hope you're doing well. She's gotten a person who claims to be a playtester, right? Which is like wild to me because like the playtester, I think in the video says, get this, you're not gonna believe this. Games woke. Like, oh, okay, sure. You know, sure. Trying to find anything that isn't rage bait in the moment is nearly impossible for those of us who are excited for Veilguard. Yeah, it is really hard, you know. You look up Veilguard, it's just like, game will fail. It's like, oh, okay, sure. I'm very much excited for Veilguard. We got 11 more days. Click the thumbs. No, yeah, man. It's cool to see. Oh, hey, Approver Singer. I hope you're doing well. Glad you made it. Hello, Combi Fighter. Hope you're doing well. Well, I think we've waited long enough. So let's get to it. For those who are just watching the VOD, hi, how are you? Well, today we're going to be covering 2 videos and maybe 3 videos, if we have the time for it. We're going to be covering Big Dan, who's talking about like negativity, like if gaming YouTubers are negative, and most specifically, he's a bit mad at Mockdara, I think, because like it kind of implies that like he's saying like, yeah, the people who are saying like mean things about Veilguard, yeah, they're disingenuous, which he's taken like very in a bad faith way. Nuhre, who are gonna just like, they're like, wow, dude, this playtester, you know, is gonna be talking about this game, you know, which is like wild. And then a Spell and Shield video, which I like kind of watched a bit just to get my feeler for it. And I just wanna, because like the first bit of this video is like many people have made extreme claims on both sides, and it's just, yeah, both sides have made very extreme claims. The anti Veilguard side is this game will literally be the death of video games ever. The pro Veilguard side is, man, this game is going to be, I think, successful. Yes, both equally extreme sides. So yeah, before we begin, let's just let me go through and just catch up with the chat. Hello there. Trying to already immerse myself into the stream topic. Oh, thanks. Gil Rivia. From what I've seen, the people in the second place, these entirely. Yeah, man, it's wild to me. It's also wild to me because when I first saw Life is Strange, first off, I was like, Life is Strange game, another one, and like that was my first thought. And the second thought was like, wow, dude, this Life is Strange is nearly on the top with Call of Duty. That's what a world we live in, you know. Hello, Zerton. I hope you're doing well. It's pathetic that they blatantly lied to generate money. Activity places has been reported by the usual suspects verbatim with no tangible proof. Also, hi. Yeah. I also, Also found my original Xbox version of Dragon Age Origins in my closet the other day. It's a sign. Oh, that's cool, DJ Tyler. That's really cool. I used to watch Spell and Shield and unsubbed like a month ago. He says he has some valid criticisms, but then he uses weird language. Yeah, man. Like in the video I talked about, he was like, oh yeah, I'm not part of the culture world discourse, you know. And then he's like, oh yeah, it seems like Bioware's trying to appeal to the modern crowd. It's just like, my man, you're not fucking smarter than you think you are, you know. I don't know. I keep seeing comments about fans being worried or hating it, but if you're a fan, you can ignore industry drama and see that this game has some flaws and so. Yeah, right. Like, like, I will try to like talk about actual issues with Veilguard and with like Byron in general, you know, because like I think a lot of this like hating for hating's sakes, right? Like really does poison the discourse on actual real issues we could talk about, right? Like I'll make a point about like some of the like early books for Dragon Age and some of the issues they have. But yeah. I still have the original PC versions too. You're a real Dragon Age fan. I gotta say, you're a real Dragon Age fan if you remember how Origins looked like base game, right? If you remember the logo and how the level up screen looked like in its base version, okay? That is some like, you know, you're a knower kind of thing. Also, I pre-ordered, oh, that's great, Zilton. I'm happy for you. Now that I told you these, yeah, I mean, yeah, they're not, yeah, I feel like a lot of the people were gamers at one point, but they just became grifters, right? A large amount of their point was just like, let's be people who talk about video games but never play them, you know? It's false equivalence in naming people in pro Veilguard who gives death threats and abuse to him versus anti. Yeah, man, that's true. Approving now, right? It's like, and especially because of how they make a straw man of like people who like Veilguard, they're making them out to be like people who have like no issues whatsoever. And like I had a chat with you, Bruisigna, like in the comment section of one of the videos, talking about like how people like Gilly, I don't know how to pronounce her full name. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not an elf guy. And how she basically is like the most ardent fan of Bioware, but the most ardent hate of Bioware, right? She'll say like Bioware is the worst company, trash, garbage. All of them should like jump off a cliff, you know. And then she's like absolutely loving it, right? But she loves Dragon Age. She loves Veilguard. She thinks it's great, but she has issues with it, you know. Like these people are trying to position being a fan of Veilguard as accepting all bad things all at once, while being positioned as, you know, against Veilguard as in like real and truth, right? Which is dumb. Yeah, the use of the term modern audience was the biggest red flag to me. Yeah, man, especially when I remember I heard it like, what do you mean by modern audience, right? And then eventually I caught on, which is like, oh, you just mean like minorities and that's nice, you know. Digital Radio says, please take the time to. Yeah, I mean, hey, like the stream. It really does help, you know. Gets into the algorithm. These haters don't even play games. Yeah, they really don't. Jeremiah, they really don't. And especially when like, oh man, when we covered the other video for Big Dan Gaming, which is like him talking about Greedfall. It's like, man, dude, I don't wanna. When I play my RPGs, I wanna like sit down and like not really think. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, dude! Like half of Bioware games is literally just like reading and engaging in dialogue. You know, like one of the most best parts of Bioware games is literally just like looking at the codex entry and just like I'm afraid I'm gonna read the Dragon Age 2 codex entries again, and I'm like, man, that's a lot of reading, you know, but that's cool, right? Like that's one of the charms of Bioware games, the codex entries. Dragon Age was the first game I ever played on 360, also a prototype and the first Assassin's Creed. Oh, that's great, TJ Right? I like the Assassin's Creed games, even though the first one is a bit janky, but it's still good. I watched this video about Baldur's Gate 3 before and after release. I found a spell and sheet looking for Baldur's Gate 3 content. It was so jarring to hear him using terms like modern audience. Yeah, man, I really do feel like spell and shield, like I don't know, dude. I don't know. Because I've seen some like Spell and Shields videos before like Dragon Age Veilguard came out, and like my sort of idea of him was like he's an old dude who really likes old kind of games, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But like he likes that kind of old style game. But Dragon Age is clearly not that, and so now he's like doing this weird switch up where he's like talking about modern stuff, and I don't get it, dude. I don't get it at all. Yeah. Hey, Pastel. Sorry for mispronouncing your name. Hi, nice to catch a stream for once. Oh, nice to see you, man. Hope you enjoy the stream. Also, how many around hating on the channel and hijacking Reddit seems compared to their yeah, Ryan. Wait, let me read it again right now. And hating on their channel. Yeah, Ryan. Like, it's so weird to me. Like, they try to frame games like 40K, Wukong, and stuff like that as like games against wokeness, but it's like, I don't know, man. Why are you hijacking these video games, okay? Why are you making them say things that they aren't saying, you know? I mean, yeah, Ryan. There's not much to expose about Nuhre because it's so blatantly obvious, Ryan. The people who like her will like her regardless of what I say. But it's more just like to tell everyone, because I do feel like a lot of Dragon Age fans want to give, to be in good faith and hear these people out. Like, just to show them, like, hey man, they're not in good faith. They'll say literally anything about it, you know? They'll say the game is like, they'll say that the game, like, is the, like, reincarnation of Adolf Hitler himself, you know? They'll say whatever, right? We have better things to do and focus than hitting than yeah, we do, Ryan. Like, we don't have to like attack people for their beliefs. Like, the only reason I'm covering these videos is because I think it's poison to discourse, Ryan. Like, these people are just like so vile in how they like corrupt actual like criticism discourse, Ryan. Like, I like when I have actual conversations and not just like, wow, dude, let's just go back and forth while my position is, I don't think the game is literally the worst thing in existence, you know. And while the other position is, I think the game is the worst thing, you know. I don't understand how you can criticize or anything. Yeah, right. Like, here's the thing, right? Like, we can also say that like we don't we haven't played Veilguard yet, and we don't really know how well it play or how well it run. So we don't really have the perspective. But I think the big difference, at least to me, is that the game looks good from what we see, right? When these people say like the game looks bad, it's like, how though? They never explain it. They just have vibes, and that vibes are fine. But like, vibes can only go so far, you know. Trans people were invented in 2015, hence the modern audience as opposed to the olden audience. Yeah, man, that's true, dude. That's true, dude. Trans people were invented in 2015, you know. After that, it was just so bad. Spanish also says, saying that female. I don't get that, dude. Like, I have no idea how you can say that, Ryan. Misspelled Veilguard there, but hey. We all have our faults, Ryan. Let's just, like, look at some of them, Ryan. Also, you know, why not? Why that's small. But like, oh gosh darn it, dude, why is this like, anyways, but like, yeah, I mean, you can look at the Veilguard companions, and it's just like, man, they look pretty good. Like, who says they're bad? Hold on, let me find this. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to show you this, because I absolutely love this. It's so funny to me. Like, look at her go. It's so funny, dude, you know. And like, I guess I can make this into a bigger point of like, what do these guys have, right? Other than hatred, right? Like, what do they have other than hatred? You know, like, genuinely. I don't think they have much beyond that. But like, for a lot of the like Dragon Age community, we're just vibing. We're just having some fun. We're seeing like Ballora just like doing a little dance, a little ditty, you know. It's just like, man, dude, cutest thing in existence, Ryan. Like, the best. And now here's my point again. Like, look at all the female companions. Tosh is giving me the steely eye. Ballora looks amazing. Nev is just like on some other level, okay? And then Harding's just like Harding, right? Like, they look great, you know. I don't get how they can say like, wow, game looks bad, you know. I have to speed through these things, so we could get to the videos. Each Dragon Age game has its own strange feel. Yeah, right. I mean, that can be a like, I obviously don't like. Yeah, Bioware does appeal to a modern audience, but I can think there's a good criticism saying that like inconsistency isn't really that great. There's some like value to inconsistency, but I do think that like that's a criticism you can have it. But like, my criticism isn't that the art style and combat of each of the Dragon games is bad. It's more that the issue is inconsistency in itself, right? Um, man, dude. Yes, I love RPGs and it's my favorite genre. Yeah, no, I agree, Gemma. It's my favorite genre as well. Um, Clary says, yeah, yeah, right. The story, lore, and world. That's what, like to build on like Jeremiah's point. Like, that's what one of the things I really like about RPGs is because one of the things that RPGs really do well is that it gives an excuse for exposition, right? Like, it makes sense for a character in a role-playing game to like ask questions, right? And that's great because then it allows the writers to just like dump lore on us, which I love, you know. I hope werewolves are in this game. I mean, I also do hope like werewolves are in Veilguard as well. I think that'd be interesting to see how that goes, but I'm not sure how. Hello, Libya. I hope you're doing well. 11 days indeed. Um, Hello, Romeo. I hope you're doing well. Game just bolted, just put a Dragon Age video and it's looking pretty good. Also, hey, Night. Oh, hey. I hope you're doing well. Maybe we'll check that out, or maybe I'll check that out later. They love games like Baldur's Gate 3, but hey, Dragon Age Veilguard. I mean, yeah, right. Yeah. I think most of us have some fears, doubts, but we talk about it without insults. Yeah, right. Like I think with the I think some of the conversation surrounding the import choices was pretty good. Because a lot of the everyone accepted the fact that it wasn't that good. It was bad, right? But a lot of the conversation was like, why did it do it? Like, was it a good reason? And I think that was in some ways a productive conversation. It's Ilya saying Silent Hill 2 is bad. Yeah, man, I agree, Approva. It's so weird, dude. Like Silent Hill 2 looks amazing, right? And then they say to my face and say to all of our faces like it looks bad actually. I'm like, oh, okay, sure. Also, hold on, let me quickly get that video again of Laura like doing a little cute dance, so I can send it to you guys, so you can just like check it out for yourself. Because I legitimately just like stared at it for like a while. It's just like she's so cute, you know. Um. Okay. Just because it isn't it? Yeah, 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 that's true. Like just because it isn't realistic, right? And these guys would also be the same people who'd say like art style is everything, you know. Also, no Denova, yeah, no DR. Like man, dude, no DRM. Like that's literally one of the biggest things like anyone has ever said. You know, it's like the biggest thing like any video game could do that could like get automatic praise, like automatic good points, right? Regardless of what you think about Veilguard, the fact that like it's an EA game that shows to be like DRM free, like man, dude, like I'm sorry, that's just like good in general, right? Laura would canonically, yeah, that is true, Gary Revere. Canonically, she would do that. Okay, it is very cute to Postal. Yep, they are afraid of strong women. Yeah, man, it's so weird. It's honestly been fun to watch my friend finally finishes. That's great to hear, Walker Star, and that's really great to hear. Also, small-chested women on women. Yeah, man, it's so weird, dude. Like I'm a fan of the big booba ladies, right? Like, like, man, dude, I think this game is automatically bad, or like it's a trend somehow that the game like has small-chested women, right? It's weird to me that they're always talking about the female companions. Yeah, right? Because they know their audience, right? Their audience is predominantly like straight white dudes, right? And they don't want to like them talk about how ugly Buchanan is, right? Because A, they don't care, right? And B, they wouldn't like want to have the conversation, right? Because they don't want to be challenged on their like heterosexuality, you know. Very funny to me. It's very funny to me. If you're afraid of strong women, that yeah, man. Like I don't know, dude. I feel like a lot of the so this is gonna sound very weird. And I apologize beforehand, but I think a lot of these people, because these people do like Morrigan. I think a lot of the reasons why they like Morrigan isn't really because of like her like strong personality and domineering sort of idea, but it's more of like, man, dude, she's submissive, to me when like I'm in a relationship, because she kowtows to me. Like a weird kink thing, which is like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. He said, Wonka Star says, he said it sat on the same level as Mass Effect for him as he hopes to see returning characters. I'm not sure what you mean, Wonka Star. I think I lost the context. One of the things I can't stand is that people saying it took them 10 years to make it. Yeah, man, it's just not true, right? Like, I was surprised that John Epler said, like, it took, like, 4 years to develop, like, Veilguard. I always put it down to more 3 years. But if you said 4 years, it's 4 years, right? But like, it was definitely not 10 years, right? Because they're ignoring the fact that like Andromeda and Anthem existed, which they will make a joke saying like, haha, they're so bad I forgot about them, like kind of joke. And it's just like, okay, funny meme aside, dude. Like, you do realize that does affect it, right? Like, let's engage in reality, you know? Yeah, Olivia, I love that so much, dude. Man, I love this so much, dude. I love this so much, dude. It's fine. She's literally the cute, like, man, dude, I love that. It's so good, dude. I love that so much, you know. Alright, back to work. Oh, cool then. Thank you, Wonkasa. I hope you will enjoy. The reason I love role-playing games is because, yeah, I mean, yeah, right. Obviously, I mean, that's one part of it, right, Jeremiah? The art style has actually grown on me. I mean, yeah, right. I think at the start, I could see some issues, but like, I don't know, I like it so far. Remember when the Warhammer... Yeah, man. It's so funny to me that they even try to go like Space Marine 2 woke, you know? It's like, because they have a black guy in it. It's like, okay, sure, man. Sure, man. Yeah, I mean, I think so too, Jeremiah. I think it will be successful as well. Someone somewhere pointed out that they will want to see boob sizes on elves. Not that I would cry if... I mean, yeah, Ryan. Wait, let me... Yeah, right. I mean, yeah, right. I mean, and I think it's not really that much of an issue, right? Like, it would be cool, but like, I don't think it's that much. Dash looks flashy and beautiful. Same, I agree. Jeremiah. Hey, close down channel. I hope you're doing well. I feel like he doesn't really prove the positive content. Content does just... Oh yeah, right. We'll get to that Big Dan gaming video now. But I agree. Even if this game is impossible, I like to have really big goons. Okay, the one time the game... Yeah, right. It's so true. Okay, cool. I caught up on chat. Also, I have to remember this because I forgot about it. I may miss some of your messages, not because I didn't like see them at all. Or, I mean, because for some reason YouTube doesn't like let me see all the messages at the same time. So if I don't see your message, it's not because I didn't want to read it or I didn't see it. It's just because YouTube didn't send it to me. Just to tell you that. Also, Approve a Sing says, yep, which is dumb. I know they attacked Dawn Whisperer, Crane. Yeah, man, it's so weird, dude. It's so dumb. Hello, Victoria Skylar Cleveland. I hope you're doing well. I just can't believe that the bus sides... It's so weird, dude. It's so weird, dude. I don't get it, man. It's like an offhanded comment that someone would make, that I would make, of like, man, dude, I wish to have, like, giant bazongas, you know? It's like, oh, okay. Funny meme, but like, come on, dude. Like, it can't be that much, you know? Like, I don't know. Also, thank you. I'll enjoy the stream as well. Yeah, it does speak of the mindset approver. Anyways, like the stream, and also, time to get into the video. I will be 1.5 times speeding this video, so we can just get it through faster, and I won't like pause as much, so we can get through it a bit faster since we have a lot, you know. Origins doesn't have a boob slider, it's woke. That is true, closed down channel. That is very true. I guess like Origins is like the wokest game in existence, you know.
This sucks. This is garbage.
BioWare has no soul left, and this is the kind of garbage that you pump out.
What BioWare announced regarding the limited Dragon Age Keep choices is absolutely a betrayal.
Most of the cast, they just feel like losers.
Also, the ass slider was painfully conservative.
One game that I'm not looking forward to is Dragon Age Veilguard. This game looks awful.
We never want to invalidate your choices. You know what's a good way to invalidate player choices? Completely ignore them and pretend they never happened.
But if you're subscribed to EA, they are giving you Dragon Age.
Now, so far, we have like gone through like a bunch of YouTubers, right? A bunch of YouTubers I don't know about. I know Asmon's there, right? It's like, okay, cool. So what is like Big Dan trying to prove here? What is he trying to say with all of these videos at the front of it, right? Let's find out.
Veilguard for free. I can play it if I so choose without actually having to buy the game.
Oh yeah, sorry, Junes. I don't mind doing that as well, but like it's just for other people who may like not be able to recognize it. I also watch 2 times speed on things that I want to really like engage with. Well, not engage. What I mean is that I want to just get through quickly, right? But this is just.
But
for,
even
like,
with that
people
said, I'm not gonna play this piece of shit.
I don't think it really hits the vibe check, man. I don't.
What's up, everyone? Big Dan here, and today...
Okay, Big Dan. He showed us all those videos. What does that mean? what is the through line that we can see through all of this, Ryan?
This sucks.
Asmongold, whose entire videos on just Veilguard is looks bad, doesn't explain why, and saying woke and DAI, right? Like I don't know, man. Like, dude, and most of his chat was just can't believe this game is like woke and modern and DI, and then some of them said like black elves. Cool.
This is garbage.
So that's
BioWare
it.
has no.
Greg Owens, whose most of his video was like something you could agree with, but at the end he's literally just misgendering Corinne Bush, literally constantly saying he did this, he did that. It's like, okay, cool. So we have cultural dude.
This sucks. This is garbage.
He's just like saying woke stuff. We have a literal transphobe.
BioWare
right?
has no soul left, and this is the kind of garbage that you pump out.
What BioWare
I have no idea about Slander Gaming. Apparently his video was fine, but I doubt it because like Spell and Shield and all these guys are like making it seem like, man, he was so right and true. I'm like, okay, dude, I distrust you because of who you are. And then we go on to this person
The cost, they
No
just
idea.
feel like losers.
Also, the ass slide.
saying that the characters look bad. I have no idea how you can say that when Emmerich is like the fucking goat, you know?
Losers.
Also, the ass slider was.
Again, another Asmongold video, which is just like, oh, look at this dude. Like in his like chat, it's like, and not trans. Like, oh gosh darn it, dude. Oh gosh darn it,
Painfully
dude.
conservative.
One game that I'm not looking
Like, okay, cool. Looks bad, looks worse. This person, I have no idea covering this video. It's like, okay, cool.
forward to is Dragon Age Veilguard. This game looks awful.
We never want
Yeah,
to
so
invalidate
woke.
your choices.
And then, okay, cool. Invalidate choices. We get that, Ryan. Okay, that's fair. And then this one as well, which is also like,
To EA, they are giving you Dragon Age Veilguard for free. I can play it if I so choose without actually having to buy the game. But even with that said, I'm not going to play this piece of shit.
like, okay, cool. More Asmongold, woke stuff. And it's like, okay, cool. So, Big Dan,
I don't think it
what
really
are you
hits the
trying to
vibe check,
say
man. I don't.
with all
What's
of these
up, every-
videos? Ryan, quickly, just to catch up on chat. Because I can definitely see. Things curious. By the way, you saw the. I've not seen that Oliver Woksevik. Might check it out, but later. Also, hi, how are you? Hello, Steve, how are you? Hey, good to see you again, and I hope you are well. It's easily noticeable about most of the people painting. Also, for those who watch in VOD, you can just skip ahead until I'm not talking to chat anymore. That most of the people hating doesn't know the actual facts behind the. Yeah, I mean that is true, Steve. They don't really care about. Most of these people like don't give a shit about game development or gaming in general. All they care about is just like hating the game, right? They don't actually want a nuanced discussion. They just want to hate, which is disappointing. DJ Tyler Radio. Hi. Also, what is wrong with having a new story? Doesn't. Yeah, I mean that is same, Ryan. Like, it obviously is going to be related to Inquisition because of Solus, Ryan. But like, all Dragon Age games have always had a new story. Even when Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition were very closely connected because of the Mage Templar thing, they were like doing new things as well. Does it suck? Is there like some criticism you can make there? Sure, but like, there is some merit to the like Mass Effect style trilogy thing where you have a lot of stories like connected to each other, this grand narrative. But like, there's also a good reason to make it isolated from each other. You know, you can focus on one thing more. Hello, Wide. How are you? Yeah, he is kind of gross. Tyler is more or not acknowledging them, and there are a lot of choices that should. Yeah. Okay then. I'm doing good, Steve. CC options can be too broad simply because of armors. Yeah, that is true, Everest. And also, hi, how are you? It's like, I think one of the good things about character creators, right, is that you can obviously make a character, but a good character creator, I think, is how easy it is to make a good-looking character and how easy it is to make a bad-looking character. If it's easy to make a good-looking character, that's good. And if it's difficult to make a bad-looking character, that's good, right? Because like there's too many games where you have to like finagle yourself to like make a good-looking character, and that's just like never fun, you know. The misgender bush and also the bullion of Unifade Walker. My apologies. Made me lose some faith. Yeah, man. Like, I don't get it. Like, I remember when I watched that video Unifade Walker like posted out after the whole thing, I was like, man, dude, they're like funny. they're like cool, you know? And it's just like these people are making them out to be like the most miserable person ever, but they're like, wow, they're just cool, you know? Weird. Wait, that black guy? Yeah, previous thing. Apparently some random Asmongold chatter basically said like black elves and like, oh, okay. Man. Hello, Alexander Ricci. I hope you're doing well. Slandered has mentioned he's still excited for Veilguard. Yeah, I don't know. If like a lot of these people who are like using the slander as like, yeah, good criticism of Veilguard, I have some suspicion, right? I have some real suspicion. But if he's not bad, then cool. Have these people actually played a mobile game? Yeah, man. These guys just say stuff. A transphobe talking about invalidating choices. I mean, that is funny. That is very funny, you know. These transphobes say that they're against people choosing to be trans, okay? Yet they want choices and consequences in video games. Curious. He made only one video criticizing. It's because 3 choices next to. Oh, okay. Livia says, yeah, it's disturbing that there are a few positive spaces now. Yeah, it does suck, you know. He's hyped and excited. Which I am too, but Dan makes it. Oh, okay. So wait, is Dan just basically like using him to like, say like, oh, it makes it seem like he hates the video game entirely, but like he actually like thinks it's fine. He's just upset about that one thing. Oh, okay. Kind of a bit scummy, I guess. Big Dan is then making the YouTube. Yeah, okay, then that makes sense then. Dragon Age was never as good as Mass Effect in transferring choices from one game to another. Yeah, because like the point of Mass Effect, like the whole point of Mass Effect was to literally have a trilogy where it carries over choice from choice from choice. Now, did Mass Effect do that? Great. There are some issues. Ragnar Queen is one of them, right? But like, because of the nature of what Mass Effect is trying to do, it does it a lot better, right? I've seen standard praise in Veilguard and Bioware on the consumer stuff in the stream. Seems like they're verified. No, yeah. Okay, then like, yeah. Okay, if that's true, then Steve, then that's cool. I don't know, I'm very weary when these people are like, yeah, so, I have from this one guy who says this thing I agree with, and it's like, are you sure? What other things do they agree with you? I would have just wanted like a minimum 10 choices. Yeah, same Oliver, Ryan. I would have also just like wanted like more than just 3, you know, at least if they were like even token ones, right? Like how your who your Hawk was and who your Grey Hornet was. If there were token choices, that's fine, right? That's whatever, you know. But like at least it would have made me feel like a bit better about it, you know. Yeah, Stereo. Yeah, like she is. They are very funny. Sorry, oh boy. I unfollowed and blocked 2 channels because yeah, that just suck, you know. Nuhre been bullying. Yeah, man, that's so weird. I remember Unifade like made a video about that. She's so weird, dude. Yeah, Unifade is cool. I mean, I haven't watched a lot of her videos, right? But like, I respect her. I respect her, you know. I used to be regular and knew him. Well, active. Transit. Yeah, that is very yeah. Like, it takes a lot of confidence for that to prove a thing. Devinter as a male patriarch and who becomes fine the most political. Yeah, I agree, Oliver. Like, I feel like if anything, right? Like, even if the Mage Templar conflict wasn't really like continue onward, right? I feel like the divine choice should have been like at least some factor, right? I guess 10 years can like maybe lessen the impact that Devinter like doesn't give a shit of what like the white divine does. But like, I don't know, man. It feels like there should have been more, you know. Unifade uses hey him. Okay, my apologies then. I didn't mean to misgender them. I didn't know their pronouns and I just assumed. Sorry about that then. He him. They're a funny guy. Cool, Eddie. Okay, cool. But I'll just call them Unifade because that's the YouTube channel. I don't like using people's like real world names. Kind of implies them with their friends, you know, which I'm not. Eddie's one of my favorites too. He's really funny. Yeah, like it's so weird to me because like they make it out to be like they're the most terrible person in existence, but like wow, they're a funny Irishman. You know, who doesn't like funny Irishmen? At least like the illusion of choice. Yeah, same, Monkastar. I would have at least liked it as well, right? Like, oh, this is like talking about like, oh, all these choices you did in Origins, but like it doesn't really matter because, you know, it sucks. It doesn't really matter because like it's not relevant. But like, man, do that, Bioware. Let me believe in my fucking fantasy, okay? Please, Bioware, please. You know. But yeah. Scottish, sorry, I apologize, okay? Didn't want to start a war between them, I guess. They're Scottish. Okay, my apologies. I never tell. Okay, sorry. You're both on the same island. Okay, I mean, yeah. Okay, cool. Back to the video.
Everyone,
Big Dan, tell us, why did you show this videos?
Dan here, and today I wanted to talk about negativity in the gaming space, specifically negative content produced by YouTubers, including myself, because I've been seeing a lot of talk about this lately online, specifically around Dragon Age the Veilguard, but also around other games like Starfield and Star Wars Outlaws. The online discussions about Dragon Age the Veilguard have been particularly radioactive if you've been paying any attention at all, and it seems like, regardless of what your opinion of the game is, you're bound to be labeled either a shill, coping, or a bigot. Personally,
now, let's talk about this. On the right side, we have people calling Dragon Age Veilguard woke garbage, DEI, trans. And on the other side, we have, I think the game's good. I think both of those sides have valid points. Dude, what are you talking about? This is a weird strawman again. Trying to equate like the rancid behavior of some people who dislike Veilguard, okay? Comparing it to people who just like think the game's neat, you know?
I'm trying to keep an open mind about the Veilguard, but there were a few
like, let's talk about some of the biggest YouTubers, right? We're talking about this, right? You have Ash, you have Gilly, you have Carly Elizabeth, and like, what are they have criticisms. They've talked about it. They dislike a lot of like elements within it. They think the game's fine, and I think if you look at that, and a lot of people do agree with them, that's the general opinion on Veilguard. People think it's neat, you know. There's not like we will occasionally make the funny meme of like, you know, Veilguard will sell so much money that like they'll have to invent a new big money name, which is called Veil $1 billion, right? It's like we all have a nice chuckle about that, right? But like, come on, dude, this isn't what's happening, you know? This isn't what's happening.
Design decisions that BioWare made with this game that I really do not like, particularly with the combat and the handling of past choices, which I've talked about at length in my coverage of the game. But as I've watched more videos on YouTube and read posts on Twitter, which I don't really recommend doing, by the way, if you want to keep your brain from rotting, I've noticed a common sentiment that gaming YouTubers are only making these negative videos for the purposes of farming views. And as I was editing this video, I just found a perfect example of this sentiment in a video posted by Mark.
Okay, so people are farming views. A well-documented thing that happens often on YouTube. Does this mean that all YouTubers who do this will just be like mega millionaires? No, obviously. But it is a consistent trend that a lot of people do. So let's hear the wise words of Mark.
Who is best known for his work on Dragon Age Origins and DA2.
It's also weird he doesn't mention Inquisition. He worked on Inquisition. Mark Dara, you get to be normal speed, okay? You deserve it, my man.
Live in this world where media is subject to this outrage culture where any crack, any ability to pull something down is taken because it feeds the algorithm and it generates more views. To be clear, a bunch of this is pretty disingenuous. This is easy content to make. It can generate a ton of views. It's pretty easy to defend a checklist of things that don't fit the IP, at least within your little rage bubble. It often doesn't matter what you actually believe if you can generate sufficient anger with a listicle of clickbait. Am I saying that your favorite rage baity content creator is lying to you? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That they may not believe what they're saying. They may be saying that simply because it's an easy way to generate traffic.
Well, first off,
Mark Dara, bless his heart, okay, genius man as he is, and very smart as well. Let us talk about what he talked about. What was Mark Dara saying? He was saying that not all content that is like a negative is like disingenuous. Some of it is. He said most of it is, though. And he said this: any crack that can be used will be used to pull those things down. That is the most important part here, I think. One of the most important parts. Because Veilguard has a lot of cracks that is a lot of people see, and are using that to pull the game down and to create a negative toxic discourse, right? Mark Dara is talking about a trend that happens, and he's talking about more in the abstract sense, and not the real mechanics and actual like goings-ons of it, right? What Mark Dara says is true. It happens, dude. Some of these videos are disingenuous, a majority of these videos are disingenuous, some of them are like genuine, right? And it's weird how, and what Big Dan is gonna do is basically like say, Mark Jara, why'd you say that to me personally? I'm not disingenuous. You know, it's just like, my man, like, he's not talking about you. If you feel like you're genuine, right, then you have no need to say anything. But if you think he's talking about you, maybe examine your content and talk about it, you know? Because one of the weird things that I think a lot of people kind of misunderstand with rage bait is it's baiting rage. It's not supposed to be a giant chunk of meat and people are like ravenous and eating it up, right? It's legitimately just people are saying things or phrasing things or using iconography to bait people into raging out, right? And that is like in some ways what Dan was doing, right? Like, let's quickly just check out some of his YouTube titles. Again, this is a component of rage baiting, right? It's not just it's not just literally saying the game is bad, game is bad, game is bad. It's about how it's framed, how it's said, how Bioware disrespecting player choices. Greedfall is a spiritual successor to Dragon Age Origins, and in the thumbnail it says more Dragon Age than Veilguard. And then if we go back down a bit here, where is it? Yeah, Greedfall, the Bioware killer, Greedfall 5 years later. My man. Then he has another video which is like, yeah, Starfield Outlaws versus which game is worse. Like, I'm sorry, dude. That is rage baiting. Fucking unquestionably rage baiting, you know? No one in their minds would say that's not rage baiting, you know? It's like, that is what it is, you know? And like, if you're upset by that, then don't do that, you know? Like, I don't know, man. Anyways, let me, anyone who's watching the VOD, just skip ahead. I'm gonna quickly, like, catch up on chat. Oh man, you guys are chatting. Okay. Oh, that's cool then. That's cool then. I've not seen like Eddie, or a Uni Fade like before that. I literally the first time I heard about them was the trans option. And that's it, you know. Yeah, it's so ironic how they jumping on him and insulting him. And that they are nice guys, and yeah, man, it's so weird to me. They're trying to, like, again, this is like in their own way, like toxic positivity, right? They're trying to frame them as like being tough love, right? While with everyone else, it's like, oh man, dude, they're coddling you, you know? I'm real, I'm genuine, I'm just like pushing you down so you can get back up harder, right? Like, no, dude, you're just an evil person, you know? It's easy to say those things. Oh yeah, and a point I have to make as well. When Mark Dara said it's easier to make rage, like hate content, he's right on that. It is easier. You know why? Because we have a culture around this where we view hate as a more genuine form of engagement of a media. Where like it's like, here's the thing, right? People can say something is bad and not have to clarify their statement, right? People can say Starfield bad without having to really clarify what they mean. Why is it bad? No one has to do that. They could just say it's bad and vaguely gesture it somewhere, and then people will accept that. Because it's a cultural norm, at least for Bethesda games and a lot of other game studios, that saying something's bad feels more real, feels more genuine, right? While say something positive, you have to build an argument. Unless it's one of those games where it's like, it's seen as good already and you don't have to prove a point, like Baldur's Gate 3, right? And that is why, like, rage bait content is also a lot easier to make and a lot like more frequent, right? Because it's seen as more genuine and more real, you know? Like, that's just reality, you know? Which is dumb, right? You should prove why something's bad. Like, I remember often when I was making my script for like Baldur's Gate 3 and why I don't like it, you know? I, for a lot of time, just like felt like I was saying bad, even though I wasn't. But like, I wanted to make sure that people understood what my issues with it was. I rewrote that script like multiple times before I got into a place where I feel it. And I still feel like I missed some points in that video, you know? But like, I don't know, man. It's just like, we should try to have a culture where we want to have people at least, who are at least like big enough, right? To prove why they dislike something, you know, like in a critical way. And why they like something. Because I think it's important to understand why we dislike something in a much more understandable reason than just saying like, bad vibes, man. It's only cool and acceptable when you're like around friends, you know? And it's back to chat. Oh, hello, L. Sorry for not responding sooner. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well myself. Oh, hello, the third JP. I hope you're doing well. You didn't miss much. We just like started the video, so yeah. I don't even like Morgan. Now that's an opinion, Everest. That's an opinion. Who's gonna make Morbius in Dragon Age 4? Who? That is true. Close down channel. That is true. I do think people I do think there are people who have toxic positivity response to, yeah, right. I mean, like, it is true, Ryan, but these people are overusing the term, where the term is like basically being meaningless, you know. We're going to this point where it's like, oh yeah, man, you know, the like, these people like saying toxic positivity and have no idea what it means, Ryan. It's like, that's not what's happening. I'm sorry, dude. If you look at the discussion, a majority of the discussion of Veilguard in any positive context is, there are issues with it, but I think it's gonna be good in the end. It's like, my man, like, not Veil Billion, yeah, Veil Billion, you know. Also, hi, Nuhre Hicks. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Stereo Junes. Oh wait, no, yeah. Anyways, wow, my spell check is messing up. my brain's messing up, you know. So we're both in a boat, you know. I generally have no idea how this game gets so much hate. I generally think it's a combination of people don't like BioWare, and it's people who don't like BioWare, and like culture war hater, like people who just on the right, just hating any like trans people or women or gay people or like minorities. You know, those are the two reasons, right? A holdover of people who just dislike BioWare, and you know, bigots basically. Kirkwall News Network. Viscount Varric's new book just sold hardly copies. Hardly. That's good, Zeralton. That's good. Where's the lie? That is. I'm not lying. Yeah, that is true. You know. It's become so customary to hate on anything upcoming, but it's a game, movie, show. That is true. You know. Yeah. It is expected. You know. Yeah, I can't believe most games hate. Yeah, that is the strange thing, right? People will think that hate is more justified than like liking something. That's fucking dumb, dude. Like, no, that isn't. That isn't, dude. Like, nothing. Like, hating something is not more justified than liking something. That just isn't fucking the case, you know. That's never been the case. There's no universal law in existence that says, yeah, you know what's more justified? Hating something, right? Is Big Dan like saying this? I don't know, man. It feels like he's like worming his way to that, but like, I don't know. I don't necessarily think so in a literal sense, but yeah. I need that dragon statue. Same. I definitely feel the mixture of bad first trailer, the companions not being a majority right. Yeah, right. Yeah, but like, here's the thing, right? If a lot of the hate came from like the Veilguard companions for not being majority right, I don't know, man. That says a lot more about those people than me. You know, those people than like anyone else, right? And like, I still think the first trailer is fine. You know, I still like it. Okay, I'll watch it and think like, man, dude, the best trailer in existence, right? But I can see the issues with it. Oh, thank you, Nora Hicks. Hating on Dragon Age is a tradition. Yeah, man, hating on BioWare is a tradition. Okay. The thing is that some cracks are apparent and keep recurring in various titles at some point. I'm not sure what you mean by a pattern vigil. Like, BioWare's like weird inconsistencies themselves. Sure. I guess I'm in the minority because, yeah, I'm in the same tunes. I also liked it as well. Anti-woke grifters thought it would be easy. The first thing I do for the grift is failing every time. I mean, yeah, Ryan. Like, these guys will never talk about the actual, like, they'll always talk about, like, the games that failed, like Concord, Ryan, and say, like, yeah, go woke, go broke kind of thing. But they will never talk about games that have, like, gone well to sell, you know, a lot of money, Ryan. If Veilguard does sell a lot of money, right, which I think it will, right, they won't talk about it, right? They'll dance around the issue. I mean, that is true, Clarissa. You know, even like Dragon Age Origins didn't have it as much because like it was early internet kind of stuff, but it did. There were people who just like said, "Man, dude, looks a bit cartoony," you know. Looks like the gameplay is like a simplified, dumbed down baby's game, Baldur's Gate game. And it's like, man, dude, that's wild. When I see these red colors, yeah, no, I agree, Everest. I understand how the choices made in previous games matter to us, but if you put it through the eyes of the rook, I mean, no, I do agree with you, Steve, right? Like, it's obviously not the focus of it, right? And like, it does make sense, because here's the thing, right? You can't have a game series which like carries over choices from previous games over and over again, and still have a story it tells on its own, right? There's no possible way to do that, you know? It'll eventually just like get too complex, right? Like, it'll eventually become a game that's not about telling a story, but about showing off choices, which is a fine thing to do. But hold on, Valora, I'm sorry. How did you do that? Anyways, but eventually, like, those games will just be about like showing off choices, and that's fine. But it needs to be the end of game series, right? It can't be the literal each game is about that, right? Into like the same capacity. Because if like Veilguard has a story to tell, and if its story is weaker because it was showing off choices, that is an issue. You know, that is an issue. Now, is that an issue worth sacrifice? Like, is the story being worse so we can see our choices carried over? Is that worth it? For some, and even myself, is worth it. But it's understandable for Bioware to want to make the game itself have more reactivity, and for the story to be good and not have to be burdened by, you know, taking away resources from the story and more towards the choices, you know, that being carried over. So I do agree with you, Steve. Yeah, I think many of the choices at least deserve a codex entry. I do agree with that, you know. I agree with that. Holy Inquisition is enhanced by reading Asunder. Yeah, man, I finished reading Asunder, Sophia Jockey, and also Hi, how are you? And man, I'm so sad, dude. Cole, my boy. Like, they talk about how Cole's like life was terrible, but man, Asunder just makes it even worse, you know. I remember a few years ago, Dragon Age Dreadwolf at the time trailer came out. Yeah, man, dude. I remember the time before like Veilguard showed more stuff, and people were like, Bioware is bad. Why are they hiding stuff from us? Do they think the game's gonna be bad? We all know its game's gonna be bad, okay? They don't want to show it because the game's bad. It's like, no, dude. Dumbass, you moron. It's because that's how Bioware has always marketed the games, you know? They release a trailer, wait until like it's like nearly out, nearly wait until like a few months before it's released, then start marketing, you know? Then sorry, IG, I guess. Okay, I have no idea what's happening, Oliver. Was it? Oh man, I'm gonna have to go back. Okay, like, okay, Oliver, I can get it. I don't see how you're negative. Anyways, chill out, guys. That's all I have to say. Literally look at Asmin whenever he talks about Dav, he just says, looks this. Yeah, man, it's so lazy, dude. Like, but yet somehow he's like wise and a wise sage who knows a lot about the game. Like, no, dude. Like, why is hate seen more legitimate when like all the hate that these people have said is like game looks bad? How? Vibes. Okay, sure, man. YouTube also promotes. Yeah, that's true as well. YouTube does promote it. It's okay to have criticisms for not like. Yeah, no, I agree, Noah Hicks. I wonder when Larian will mess up. Yeah, man. I wonder when Larian will mess up as well, you know. I think if Larian... Okay, here's the thing, Ryan. I think a lot of, like, hate would descend upon Larian if Larian made a sequel to Baldur's Gate 4, and then, and as they always do, time skip 100 years, ignore all the previous choices and consequences, right, and then go from there. A lot of people would be fucking mad at that, you know. Because they would be, right? They want to see their characters continue and whatnot. And they would be mad because Larian's style is ignore the previous story, pretend it doesn't exist, and continue onwards. They did that with Dragon Commander. They did that with Divinity 2. They did that with Divinity Original Sin 1. They did that with Divinity Original Sin 2. That's just how they make their games. You know? It's into Larian's benefit to do that, you know, because it helps focus their games on their like choices and consequences and player freedom. But a lot of people don't like that, you know? A fire gets more clicks than a field of flowers. That's true, Sophia. And then, and when someone is positive on the game, they're lying or a shill. Yeah, that's true, Ryan. It's like you have to make like the most solid argument in existence, right? Ironclad argument for why you like something. But the moment you say something like you dislike something, you don't have to do that. You can make the flimsiest straw man you ever existence, right? And people will just accept it, you know? Like I mentioned before, a lot of studios on the downfall in the case of Bethesda, they did live service, multiple. I mean, yeah, right. Like Vigil, I can agree on that, right? There are issues with Bethesda, and them doing that wasn't great, you know. But like, I don't know, man. Like a lot of people never like frame their arguments in those kind of ways. There were some videos who did that, and I agree with those. But a lot of those videos were just like, man, Bethesda bad. How? Bethesda bad. That's the issue I take with it. Not that they're wrong, but they don't like. They can just make an easy argument. It's not that difficult to do it, you know. Amron Asman said it looks like a mobile game, and suddenly all the haters. Yeah, man, they're fucking magpies. You know, magpies the correct word. What's the correct word for people who just follow? The lemons? Yeah, the lemons. You know, literally some like big dude says game looks bad or game looks like a mobile game, and they're like, cool, we'll just repeat that on nauseum. You know. Let me rephrase that. I see the hate creators turn fan criticism to points for their rage bit. Oh, okay, then I get you, Wonka. So then I get you. I honestly think, yeah, the game does look fun. Oh, hi, Chronicles of Nuhre. Man, I'm sorry that I haven't gone to your message yet. I'm waiting my way through chat. It's been, at least the time I'm doing this, an hour. An hour. So yeah. I hope you're doing well, Nora. It's conceivable that the playtester was real, but I mean, yeah, right. I mean, the playtester could be real, but I have my doubts, you know. Culture war is bad now, always seems to get worse in election years. I mean, that is true, Libya. I'm sorry, not like video of Dylan Grant, hi, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I think I know the video you're referring to. That video, to me, like, came across as, so yeah, the game's like garbage, you know. There are some good things, but like overall garbage. You know, and then they ended off, like, I don't know, man. It felt more to me that they were being more negative, and then they made some, like, gestures to positivity. I don't know. Big Dan should be careful, he's teetering on the edge of the rabbit hole. Yeah, I do agree, Sophia. I feel like he is. It's always like this, right? It's always like this. Whenever you have a game that's like Veilguard that exists, right? Like, they can't just make good, proper criticisms, right? They have to then, like, descend into the fucking alt-right rabbit hole and just, like, start saying, like, yeah, dude, you know what the problem is with modern games? Okay, trans people. Okay. Sure, man. Will Dan do that? I'm not sure. I don't think he will, though. Reminder of a lot of wars even today happen. Yeah, I mean, yeah, right. That's literally the most common point that, like, most things happen, right? Why do wars happen? Because some side, like, was different. You know? Does that mean he's pro-war? Isn't that the case, you know? And as Tyler DJ Radio says, infinite wisdom as he has, like this stream. It really does help to like this stream. Oh man, I have to like speed run through this. I will never get through this chat if I keep doing this. This is hello, kinda sane. I hope you're doing well. They're saying the previews got paid to say positive things. Yeah, man, it's so dumb, dude. Again, it's like any positive thing can't be true because it has to be fake. Because negativity is more real than positivity. It's like a dumb thing, dude. Like, I don't think Big Dan said this, right? But like, it's so dumb how a lot of people are like framing as like, you know what's true and real and based? When people say positive things, they're being paid for it because no one can be positive. Okay, no one can be it. You know, it's like, okay, sure. Yeah, same DJ Dollar Radio. I do like the art style of Veilguard. If Veilguard sells 1 million in the first week, they'll be like, the suckers fell for it. Yeah, man, that's so true, Nora. They'll literally say that, like, man, dude, these dumbasses will realize that it failed, and then they will literally like make up fake articles or go like misconstrued articles and then say like, people are refunding Veilguard in droves. Game's bad. It's like, okay, sure, man. Oh, see you, Nora Hicks. I hope you have a nice day. Thank you for like catching the stream. You know. We can see a week from now if those claims are sub. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Kellen's core. We'll see. You know. And if you don't want to buy it, you know, and you just want to watch the playthrough, that's totally fine, you know. No issue there. Also, how are you? I wonder if Sweet Baby Inc. Ever worked on. Maybe, but like I don't know, man. They're gonna say that regardless, right? If it's true or not. If they never worked on it, never touched the Veilguard whatsoever, they're just gonna say like, yeah, so like this is like Sweet Baby Inc. You know. Oh man, dude, Darkshadow's art style was so good, dude. It's amazing, man. Content creators are much more interested in credibility with their subs, being swayed by some expense. I mean, I can agree, Sophia, but I feel like a lot of content creators like fall down the hole of, so being negative is more real and true, you know? It's just dumb. Every game company pay reviewers for their playing certificate. I mean, yeah, right. Like, it's so weird, dude. Like, they'll never say this for Larian, right? Larian could do the same thing, and they're like, wow, cool base Larian. And then they'll say like, yeah, so I tried my best to be honest, you know? So the game's like the best thing in existence. Okay, sure, man. Yeah, no, I agree, Sophia. Yeah, they did work on AEW2 and yeah, man, it's so weird to me. Like, it's oh yeah, so Sweet Baby Inc. You know, ruined games. Oh yeah, one of the most well-loved games, God of War. They worked on it. Like, okay, yeah, sure. Libya, I'm not sure if I'll live stream Veilguard. I want to like experience it for myself for a bit, you know, because like I want to like enjoy it. Because like obviously for a live stream thing, like interacting with you guys is I think one of the parts that I absolutely love about it, you know. And like having a story game is very different, you know. If I played a game more like which is less story focused, like Shovel Knight or Dark Souls or something like that, it'd be much more easier to interact with you guys. I want to keep that interaction, you know. Nothing makes me lose respect for an attempt of negativity when vibes. Yeah, man. Like, we can mention vibes, right? When it's like a friendly discussion or like banting about. A discussion with friends or banting about, you know? But like, in an actual analysis of something, saying vibes are off is like a dumb fucking thing to say, you know? Also, what do you mean, when will Millennium Master? Prior to Original Sin, there was like 10 years of them stumbling. I mean, Zeralton, that's true, but have you considered this? No one's played them. Name me one fucking Baldur's Gate 3 fan who's played like Divine Divinity or Beyond Divinity. Not like even Divinity Original Sin 1. So many people are like, okay, so like here are the good Larian games you can play. The original Divinity, ignore everything else before Divinity Original Sin 2, okay? Just play. And there's a reason, you know? Yeah, man. Old OG Baldur's Gate fans, when they see Saravok and Viconia, absolutely acting the worst. Yeah, man. To be fair, it wouldn't be bad, in my opinion, 100 years. I mean, I get that, Oliver, but here's the thing, right? Like, a lot of people like the idea of having their games, like, so close to each other, right? So many people who are into the Baldur's Gate fandom, right, want to see their characters in the future and see how they, like, evolve and change and progress, right? That's something they want to do. But Larian has never done that. You know, that's just not Larian styles. And, like, trying to do that would be, like, to their detriment, you know? Because that's just not the kind of studio they are. They're not a studio who makes direct sequels in a story sense or a world sense. They're a studio who focuses on player freedom. And the only way for them to do that is to, like, get rid of the old stuff and then make the new. You know? It would be a good Baldur's Gate. It would be a good Larian game, but it wouldn't be what people would want. Because, like, you can see so many people on Twitter and other places who are just, like, so mad that, like, Larian doesn't, like, do those kind of things, you know? More, at least. Hello, Wilbur BS2. I hope you're doing well. Engaging constructively is the issue. Yeah, man, that is so true. Like, so many people are, like, they have no idea how to construct, how to have an engaging constructive argument or discussion, right? They just want to hate. Oliver, you are wrong. They did mention Adrian. They mentioned him in a tomb. In one of the mausoleums in the graveyard for Baldur's Gate City, there's a mausoleum and the name is mentioned there. So it does exist. It's there. And also like Larian's like, I don't know, dude. I don't think Larian like played just so close to the chest of how like Baldur's Gate acted, or like the D&D universe, right? I don't really think that. As someone who loves Starfield, it was so baffling to see much more. Yeah, man. Like I don't even know if the games are actually bad, you know. Like I don't know if it's actually bad, right? Because so many people are just hating the game that I don't know if it's real. And when I watch those videos, I'm like, okay, cool. Is it actually bad? The most like the video I've seen that like made me feel like Starfield was a bit bad, right? Was a video by a guy called Patrician TV. Patrician Tier, I think. It was like 8 hours. And like the most I got from that was like, okay, so like as Bethesda's tradition, they don't really develop stuff too much. Yeah. Um. Um. Oh, that is funny. Close down channel. A lot of people are now flipping, saying like, "Oh yeah, did you know the hit indie game Skyrim?" I mean, I'm just Libya. I'm just not a fan of Bethesda games. Okay, come on. I need to quickly go through this. I agree. Skyrim still exists only because of mods. I agree as well. Lord Marlethu, how are you? I agree. DJ Radio, like the stream. No, they didn't. Skyrim was gaming. Yeah, it was. Like so many games after Skyrim just like basically became a open world game. Yeah, I agree, Approver. Really close the door on her. Oh, hi, Yuriko, Fatia. So sorry that I haven't gotten your message. I'm, like, responding to chat, you know. I hope you're doing well, you know. Yuriko is, like, a friend of mine. Who I have been, like, chatting with, for a long while on her streams. She's cool. Have to go. Oh, see you, Olivia. I hope you'll do well. I agree. Elon Musk bad. Approver. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to develop a new rule. Okay, sorry, I'm not gonna be able to respond to all you guys and like get through this timely manner. I'm just gonna go through the parts that I think are a good respond. Sorry, guys. I will literally have a debate with someone on the Veilguard video. Oh, man. Yeah, man, it's so wild, dude, Steve. It's like they absolutely hate it, despise it, you know. Hey, Oliver, you're proving the point. Okay, you've never played a Larian game before. Baldur's Gate 3, you know, just the point, you know. Baldur's Gate 2 is the best Baldur's Gate. I mean, I can agree with that. I think it's cool. A lot of Baldur's Gate 3 fans haven't played. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Close down channel. I played Dragon Commander for like 2 hours. Yeah, Dragon Commander is a cool like RTS like hybrid kind of thing. I like it a lot. But man, dude, it is not Larian's best, you know. It's really not Larian's best, you know. It's also a weird game considering the games Larian made prior, you know. I agree, Steve. I mean, I can agree, Closer. There's some like charm to the old Divinity games and BG games. Or maybe it was Beyond. No. Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh yeah, no, yeah, and all of you guys should also like look at Chronicles of Nuhre channel. She's pretty cool. I think world states are good at getting people to play older games. Thinking of, I mean, that is true, right? Like Close Down channel, like so many, like a lot of people want to see like how choices differ. Like if someone sees, like, oh, Morgan has a kid. It's like, wait a minute, the kid's actually there. What if she doesn't have it there? What if I like die? It's like you go back, change the world state, and see it. It's like, oh, that's cool, you know. Hi, hello, lady Zernkan. I hope you're doing well. Hi, I'm stream now from the beginning. Watch all your vids and makes it. Oh, thank you so much. You know, and hi from Germany. You know, hey, cool. I also remember when Baldur's Gate 3 was first announced. Nobody has. I don't know, dude. I think maybe it's just me, my perception of it, the Combi Fighter, but I feel like a lot of people saw that game and were like, wow, dude, is this gonna be better than Bioware? Man, dude, Larian made like good game Divinity Original Sin 2. Oh, positionally TV is kind of legend, but he's kind of yeah, and also he is kind of nitpicky. I do agree, Zoltan. Yeah, right. Like, no, I do agree with you, Zoltan. Like he does make some good points and is a bit nitpicky on some points, but like overall, I think is pretty good. Wilbur says I played original 2. A lot of people noticed. I mean, yeah, right. I mean, I do think I'm not sure if what you mean by that, but I do think like Baldur's Gate 3 is more Divinity Original Sin 3 than it is Baldur's Gate 3. You know, it's more similar to Larian's style of game than the old Baldur's Gate games. Baldur's Gate will never have a world state. That is true, right, Lord Marlwith? I don't think which is an issue for like the D&D setting in general. Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Yuriko. I'm glad you were able to join it, you know, for however long you can. Hello, Navy Knight. I hope you're doing well. Nah, it's fine. I need to, like, fucking speed this up, okay? Holy shit. Oh, I'm nearly done. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's 98 people also. Hello, Random Warrior. I hope you're doing well. I'm so glad people see. Yeah, she's so hateful, you know. I just can't imagine, like, how you can be that hateful, you know. Yeah. Yeah, okay, thank you. Oh gosh, I'm at the bottom. Cool, we're here. Hello, Snake Hiss. You're never too late, okay? We're literally 3 minutes into the video. We're not that far, okay? I'm gonna try to speed this up. So, let's go.
All YouTubers want to get views. Literally every single one of us.
That is true. But how do you get views? That is the question, right? Like, it's a basic question of, like, how do you get money, okay? You kill a guy for $1 million, or you work the rest of your life for $1 million, right? Killing the guy, right? It's like, like, there's obviously a way to make views that are good, and this is such a weird, like, non secular, I guess, is the thing to say, which is just like, yeah, man, that's what YouTubers are and want. They want views, they want money. Like, anyone wants money and attention and stuff like that. Like, what does that mean? You know, it feels like it's like pushing off from the main point of what Mark Darrow was saying, which was it is easy to make hate videos because there's a culture around it that makes hating more legitimate, and additionally that, like, it's any small minor issue can be used to make it as a big expansive issue. People who are making the trans surgery option like the biggest deal in gaming are an example of that, you know, of like, yeah, this is somehow like gonna make the game terrible and awful, right? It's like how Asmongold mentioned that like one fucking plank animation. It's like, oh yeah, this is emblematic of the game. Emblematic of what? A plank falling. Like, I don't get it, dude. Also, dog Rosie said I'm not fine with her. But yeah.
Us wants people to watch our videos, so that's kind of a non-argument. However, there is an underlying assumption
A non-argument, dude. Yours a non-argument,
with these kinds
man.
of posts that assumes negative videos outperform positive videos on YouTube. But
okay, do they always? No. Obviously, Mark Darrow was not saying that. He was not saying making hate videos will make you a bajillionaire, right? You'll be like the wealthiest man on earth, right? He's just saying that it's easier to make, and that's literally what he was like saying. It's an easier thing to make, and it is easier because all I have to do to make a Veilguard video that will get like a lot of attention, you know, and a lot of people like will notice it, is literally saying like, I'm disappointed in Veilguard. The art style is kind of off, and so is the combat because it's not similar to the prior games. Send. I don't even have to put that much effort into it, you know? Like we are literally going to cover someone whose entire career was literally built on just disliking Veilguard, right? And like, my man, this is not a lot of effort, okay? It's a long video, but so much of this content is just game bad.
is this actually true? Let's take a look at a few
It's not always successful, but it definitely is a lot more easier to make.
examples. Legendary Drops is a gaming commentary channel that has grown rapidly on YouTube this year. His videos around Ubisoft's recent blunders in particular, which are extremely critical of Ubisoft, have really popped off. But he's also had a lot of traction.
Now let's go this. Now it says like, now this is the point he's going to try to make, which is like, not all of these people are like rage baiting content, right? Which again, I'm sorry that Mark Darrow hurt your feelings, okay? I'm really sorry. But let's look at these titles, okay? Black Myth Wukong is a wake-up call. Helldivers 2 is a wake-up call. Negativity is implied. Wake-up call to what, dude? Like, what am I waking up to? Like, what am I hearing the phone of like, to what? I can guarantee a lot of these videos, right, are gonna be about how the industry is failing, and in the bright spot of this mired industry, which is awful and bad, these two good games come in existence. Negativity is the framing of it. It is not just a look at these really cool games that I've been playing. It's look at these two games that have like pierced the veil of garbage, you know. And you can say, what about this one as well? Baldur's Gate 3 is going to get bigger. I can guarantee you the guy's going to mention on how like Larian is gaming's bright spot, you know, and how they're making things much better other than like bad game developers, right? Like again, right, negativity is implied in a lot of these videos, you know? And again, I don't know, man. I don't know.
With positive coverage of games like Black Myth Wukong and Helldivers 2. So it's not like he's just out here preying on the
Now this is another weird thing. It's like, did you see that his more positive video got more? It's like, my man, this isn't a positive video. It's framed in a negativity thing. And that's, again, rage baiting is not an obvious, like, Ubisoft has lost more than they're worth. No, man. It is not an overt thing. That is not, like, what rage bait is. It's an overt thing, and it's a subtle thing. You can be, like, rage baiting and be subtle about it, you know?
The downfall of every game in the market. Good games get praised, bad ones get wrecked. And then there's Asmongold. Probably not.
Yeah, and again, that's framed in like good games get praised, bad games get wrecked. It's like, no, my man. Like, Mark Dara was literally just saying that like it's easier to make video game bad because it's more accepted. And we live in a culture where like small issues get exemplified. Like,
not the best week to be including him in this video, considering he just got banned on Twitch for his
and again, like,
comments on Palestine. But anyhow, that's a topic for someone else to deal with. Let's just look at his coverage of the Veilguard versus his other
holy shit, dude. My man is saying Asmongold is like a good spot of criticism, right? It's and not he's gonna make another point of like how he doesn't just make bad rage bait videos, right? Which is like obviously not the fucking point, dude. Which was not what Mark Dara was saying. You're misconstruing him. You're interpreting him in bad faith. Mark Dara is legitimately just saying that we live in a culture where negativity is a lot more acceptable and smaller things are made into bigger topics. That's just true, dude. My man, that's just true, dude. I'm sorry that you feel like Mark Dara implied you were that as well.
Recent content. Most of Asmongold's takes on the Veilguard have been negative, with one about the character creator getting over 1 million views. But his most popular content in the past few
he doesn't even fucking mention that so much of his video was just like, game bad. Not gonna explain. Holy shit, woke modern? Like, I don't know, man.
Few weeks has been his coverage of the P. Diddy situation and a video about why he personally lives like a complete savage.
And also, dude, I don't know, man. Taking Asmongold's opinion seriously? Like, come on, dude. I don't know, man.
By far,
like, I don't think taking a guy who lives like that, you know, and just like, okay, yeah, I think he has some good points. It's literally, there's a Noah Caldwell-Gervais video on Elden Ring, right? And this is an insult to Asmongold, I guess. There's like a guy called the Lonesome Dung Eater, right? And Noah Caldwell-Gervais, genius he is, says like someone can say like, you know, the necrophiliac, pedophile, rapist, murderer has a very valid point. I don't know, man.
His most viewed recent video. And taking a look at my own channel, my best performing video over the past 2 months was my review of Star Wars Outlaws, which was a scathing review. But I've gotten far more views in the past just making guides for games that people love, like I did with Fallout earlier this year.
Okay, man. Why do you think Mark Dara was talking to you? I don't know, man, dude. Like Mark Dara's point, right, was basically saying that like it happens and exists, right? Like rage baiting videos exist, they're easier to make, and they can be made on like smaller issues, right, and made into bigger things. My man, I'm sorry that you feel like Mark Dara was talking to you, okay? If you're not that, then you don't have to make this video, you know? I just feel like this is such a weird point to make, you know? And especially the people he's like ignoring actively, who have been like, he's gonna make a point about it later, but like, who's been just making this whole issue of like Dragon Age being woke and garbage. But
here. And outside of the Outlaws review, my current Cyberpunk guides are outperforming other negative coverage of Bethesda and BioWare. So at the end of the day, videos with either a negative or positive slant can gain traction on YouTube. Sometimes negative videos outperform positive ones, but other times it's the complete opposite. It's not like negativity farming is a surefire means of success on YouTube. This is not to say
Mark Dara never said it was. And again, he never mentions the fact that it's easier to make. Because again, self-justifying.
that some channels aren't farming outrage, but to just draw a box around all critical content or even most.
Mark Darrow wasn't doing that. He didn't do that. He said most content was disingenuous. He was not making grand sweeping statements. Like, Mark Darrow was reasonably, calmly just saying that, like, we do live in a culture where it does seem like any small thing can be made into a big thing, and that it's a lot easier to make. And again, implication being that people think being hateful is a lot more serious and real. Like, my man, he was not making a grand sweeping statement saying that literally every single person who said a mean thing is like a hater and a grifter and disingenuous.
Of the content around a game like the Veilguard and just dismiss it as disingenuous
And Mark Darrow wasn't dismissing it, you moron. Like, I don't know, man.
rage bait isn't very productive, because if you're unwilling to consider that there
And
could
not only
be
that, but like, there are people, we literally are going to cover someone who's just rage baiting, you know? Like, I'm sorry, dude. It's just happening, dude. You may not be doing it, but it is happening. Why are you making it seem like it isn't?
valid criticisms of the game, then you can't even acknowledge potential problems and fix them. Also, if a large amount of consumers or content...
Okay. I am going to go... anyways who are watching the VOD, skip ahead. I'm going to be going through chat quickly. So, hi, chat. Quick, everyone... Oh, Oscar. No, Yukiro, you just missed your point, okay? Yeah. Good point, thank you. Honestly, a clear rage bin, which is just annoying. Yeah. That's wild, Lord Malrish. I finished Silent Hill 2 and 3 endings. Oh, that's great to hear, you know. Singer. I'm glad, you know. I've seen like a lot of good stuff about it. Since the first time I got Nuhre's video, I don't recommend the channel. Yeah, man, like, her videos are just like a blight, you know. All YouTubers want to get views, so find if they lie to you. Yeah, man, it's so weird kind of saying, you know, it's so weird. Because she's, a newborn Hey Griffith, yeah. The previewer played a version of 2023. Things, difficult to believe. Yeah, man, yeah. I was talking when Baldur's Gate 3 Early Access was announced. Oh, okay, I get you, Combi Fighter, I get you. I remember that some people were disappointed that, like, it was turn-based. Did you cover? No, I haven't done that, Snekus. We're gonna do that eventually. One of these days, one of these centuries. I played all the games. I played the games like anyone else. Okay, cool then. DOGGO, I agree. Remember when Asmund said, look at the blank? Yeah, man, dude. I'm like, that's so true, dude. Like, oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, and somehow it's emblematic of Veilguard being bad, dude. Doggo. Oh, Doggo. Yeah, Doggo is cool. Yeah. Oh, is a Whittle Doggo. Yeah. A Whittle Doggo. I mean, it depends on small issues to add up. I mean, I agree, Vigil. Like, some small issues can add up. But the fucking plank animation. That's, like, so weird, dude. Calling that a non-argument as well. Yeah, man, dude. Literally, Mark Darrow making the most, like, based statement and true statement in the world, okay, that no one could disagree with, and him saying, like, non-argument. What? Oh, thank you, Jeremiah. I'm glad. Yeah, they're targeting my friend Eddie. Yeah, man. Grifters also feel safe because we don't... Yeah, man, like, they also feel safe because they don't have to put themselves out there, right? They don't have to, like, put their, like, feelings and thoughts out there because it's all a mask, you know? It's all obscurity, you know? They don't have to, like, actually, you know, put in effort to put themselves on the line, right? Like, I feel bad a lot of times because I feel like I'm gonna, at one point, just, like, get a lot of hate for being me, you know? But that's just kind of the way it is, you know. Sometimes you get hate for being yourself, you know, and that's fine. But these grifters will never feel that because they don't actually put themselves on the line. Yeah, legendary drops is so weird, dude. Like, when he say, and especially, like, my man, how can you say this when the people you're saying who aren't rage baiting are one of the worst people in existence, you know? It's literally like, so there's a guy who made some really good points. Bulissa Mussolini. What? Like, man, dude. And especially when he's using Asmongold after the Palestine thing. It's just like, I'm sorry, dude. That's not a good thing to say, you know. That makes it seem very off, you know. Yeah, the thing with Dan is that he tries to ignore thumbnails. Yeah, man. It's like, oh yeah, just ignore my thumbnails. The thing that, like, most engagement is driven by. Most engagement for, like, YouTube is driven by, like, title and thumbnail, right? provocative thumbnails, like literally him saying like Greedfall 2 is more Dragon Age than Dragon Age Veilguard. Fucking wild, dude. Like, you can't tell me that's not rage baiting. So how they put on hate person, he's nothing. Yeah, man. They hate him just, yeah, man. They hate him for existing, you know? I'm sorry that, like, him being more free than you is a problem. Asmon's Creek Tree goes, like, if they missed one small thing, how much? Because I mean, I again, Vigil, I agree. I can agree with that. But I don't think that's happening with Veilguard. And I think Asmon's not a reliable source, you know? To engage when that's actually happening. Actually, funny enough, Helldoes 2 video is not so... That's the fucking... I don't even know these videos, and they're negative already, okay? Like, negativity is implied for a lot of these guys, you know? It's been just, these studios are falling. Yeah, man, dude. The moment Gamergate was the most fake thing in existence, okay? Like, the whole thing of, like, Zoe Quinn, like, sleeping with someone to get better reviews. You know what happens? They never talk about the journalist that actually made the positive review for her. Because they never existed. The person who made that whole story up says they never existed. They made it up. These guys are not real. You know, this is why I try not to cover Dragon Age too much. Yeah, I agree with you, Yuko. It's just so negative. I think there's a lot of hope with it, and I think there's I think I'm good enough, like, trying to, like, distinguish between, like, the hate for it and the positive stuff for it. Because I think about, like, when I'm playing the game, will I like it? I'm like, fuck yeah, I will. Fuck yeah, I will. You know, that's the kind of feeling I have. People are more attracted to negative things. Yeah, man, because I think it's more real and true. But just to clarify, the person that said Studios Fallen is... Yeah, legendary drops, you know, fucking terrible drops, you know. Hey, got him. See, negative video. See, the negative video from 9 days ago only got more than half amount of views of the positive video from a month ago. Yeah, great, compare. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Is Dan using... Yeah, he is using Yeah, Dan is somehow using Asmongold as a source. What a wild thing to do. Please know why he hasn't even played the series. Yeah, man. He says she hates Laura. Yeah, man, Steve, that's so weird, dude. These people have no opinions. They have nothing, you know. Saying you think Asmongold has good points. Yeah, man, it hurts you, dude. Like, even remotely saying Asmongold has, like, something good, it's just like, man, dude, I'm sorry. I think the argument's weaker, okay? You could be literally saying that, like, I think it's good that we drink water, and Asmongold agrees, and you're like, I'm sorry, dude, I think drinking water might be bad, actually. I'm sorry. Oh, no, it's cool, Classier Jenny. Sorry for not catching up to your comment. I hope you have a nice day. I never watched a Big Damning, you just seen... I mean, yeah, right. My first impression, L, also hi L, was that Big Dan Gaming was just like an average normie YouTuber who made top 10 lists and, like, who did things that were popular, right? Which is fine, there's nothing wrong with that. But, like, man, dude, what a turn. You can't say that rage bait content is more popular. Look at the rage baiter I like. Yeah, hey. Over 5 months collected video. Yeah, that's also true, dude. It's like, you should compare a hate video to a positive video. Actually, maybe this will disprove my prove his point and disprove my point, but you and me, let's go on a journey, okay? You and me, let's go on a journey. So here is metaphor, him saying like 10 things I wish I knew before. And then here is him, wow, that's 69,000 views. More than that. You know? Oh, here's The Witcher 3. 10 most cursed decisions. And then here is a Starfield DLC is a complete joke, hate video. Wow, dude, it seems like 54k, 28k. Wow. That seems to seem like it's a bit better to hate things. I don't know, man. Biggest patch ever released, 14k. Which is worse, 32k. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. There might be something to this hate thing. Maybe I should try it. You know, if I have no morals, whatever. As everyone went to, I don't care about character's plot, but about bio games. Yeah, man, that's so weird, dude. It's literally saying the equivalent of, like, I don't care about gameplay with a Dark Souls game. It's like, I'm sorry, dude. You went into the wrong house. I'm so sorry, dude. Also, hi, Nora Agosto. I hope you're doing well. It reminds me of my cousin who listens to and says he is educated, but he is an anti-national. Man, improver saying that, isn't that always the truth? Okay, some like family member comes into and says like, I really think this like Adolf Hitler guy is really good. What? How can you say that? Interesting how all these thumbnails have instant. Yeah, man, that's true as well. Battle fries, and also how you like, my man, you're literally having fire as a background image. I'm sorry, dude, but that has to mean something about rage baiting, you know? Also, he says that his content isn't rage bait and he's done better. Like, man, dude, it's so funny, dude. It's like, Dan, I'm so sorry that you think Mark Darrow was talking about you. Maybe he was, okay? And you should probably accept that. I don't know. Big Dan is being very disingenuous. Yeah, man. What the heck? Yeah, man. Oh my gosh, someone being disingenuous? I'm surprised. I've seen a lot of haters, grifters say doing bad. Yeah, man. Like, I made a short about it, right? About like the devs like success, and this was obviously just for the PlayStation Store and not everything, right? But like, I do think this is emblematic, you know. Like, this is literally Dragon Age Veilguard in the top 5 in United States, Germany, United Kingdom, and Canada. And these are countries where the gaming market is really big. Like, okay. Not only that, like, oh, okay, it's both editions of Veilguard that are on the top. I'm like, what? How is this game gonna do bad? Now, will it sell like $1 billion? Yes, obviously. But let's assume, you know, it'll still do well, right? I don't see how video guides are positive videos. I mean, yeah, they're Anubis 600. Hi, how are you? I agree. Like, they're just videos about a guide, right? How can a video guide be negative? I guess if you're like, this game is bad, but I don't know, man. Nick is that is really weird, Snake is. That is really weird. Nuhre is weird. Big Dan is really taking it personally. Yeah, man, he really is, you know. He's really feeling guilty about himself because it's like, I don't do that, you know. It's Mark Darrow, please don't say I'm doing that. It's like, my man. He's also making a straw man saying that by calling Mark by Mark calling out rage baiters he's not listening to. Yeah, fucking yeah, that's true. The third JP, like somehow Mark Darrow is saying like, hey man, I think you calling this game the worst game in existence because there's a trans person in it is kind of like bad, you know. And it's like, Mark Darrow, you're missing valid criticisms of the game. It's like, dude, not all criticisms are valid, dude. Like, it's literally like going up to what's an example of like Dark Souls 1 and saying like, this story's shit. Like, I'm sorry, dude, you're in the wrong building, okay? I don't think you understand what you're here for, you know? Personally, I would like Veilguard to actually release this so that I can... Yeah, right, like, let us take a brief out of the mire and muck of this. We all agree that when the game comes out, we should just determine how good it is by playing it ourselves, right? People who we trust, like our friends and like reviewers who we think are aligned with us, maybe. But like, we should trust our instincts more than like whatever random person on the internet says. You know, you shouldn't trust me what I say. You should play the game for yourself and like understand if you like it. You know, because I'm not you. I don't know you. You know, you should play it and see how you find it enjoyable. You know, like that I agree with that, Ryan. But these people are not doing that. You know. Oh, thank you, Jeremiah. Thank you so much. Oh, thanks. I also used to watch Legend Drops. I've never watched him, but I always, I don't know. All vibes. The fact that Dan defends his videos like he makes it. Yeah, man, it really does feel like he feels called out, you know. Legend Drops have made such a heartfelt, genuine videos, you know. Yeah, man, it is so weird. Like this is sometimes like what I felt like when I had a bit less subscribers stuff. It does like genuinely does feel like because being a YouTuber does involve you putting yourself out a lot, you know, you being very vulnerable, you know, and when you don't get a lot of responses, it can kind of feel like you're a worthless human being, which is untrue, you know, like your value as a person does not determine how many views you get on YouTube, you know, and so it kind of like, but that mindset before you realize that, where it's like, oh, if I be like a hater and kind of stuff, and I'll get people who pay attention to me. Like, oh, that makes sense. But no, that doesn't, you know. Professional victims, so true, Jade, so true. I can't stand people being so judgmental about Veilguard, save people who are invited to play and liked games look bad, but without having played it, bad faith to be kind. Yeah, and I agree. It's like, man, dude, yeah, it is really bad faith, you know. They take the worst interpretation possible, you know. And also, thank you for taking the time to say hi to chat. Oh no, yeah, I mean, I enjoy, like, as much as I may just joke around about me, like, swallowing through you guys talking, you know, I enjoy it, you know. I absolutely love the interaction. Us a reason to ban against it, which I don't understand. Oh wait, no, you're talking to her. Yeah, no, I agree. Okay. Yeah, man, I don't like, if somehow, like, I don't get how Veilguard is corporate, right? Veilguard would be corporate if it didn't become a single player, if it stuck to its live service and didn't become a single player offline, no microtransaction games. Bioware could have been really fucking lazy and just not resisted EA, you know? But they didn't. They put their heart and soul into making Veilguard what it is, you know? They fought against EA's tendency to make things live service, you know? And that, by all means, is not a corporate thing. That is, like, some really good stuff, you know? I think Bannon was fairly normal. Yeah, he was a fairly normal YouTuber. Like, the most, like, he made videos on, like, what your romance says about you kind of stuff, you know? And that's fine. You know, but, like, he's definitely changed a bit. Hi, Lady Raven. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, right. Like, I'll quickly check that as well, close down channel. And, like, you can check here, right? You can check here, right? Like here is his negative video, and, like, obviously this is still, like, framed negatively, right? He's like more Dragon Age than Veilguard, right? But, like, look at this. 13k views. 42k. Like, my man, I think negativity does sell. Sometimes, and obviously he's right in the sense that it doesn't always work. It's not lightning in the bottle every single time. But it's easier to make, and more people will accept it as true. You know? A broken clock is right. Yeah. That is true, Asmin. That is true, Random Warrior. That is true. Yeah, man, it's so weird, okay? I would have never guessed the combination of Black Ops, Call of Duty players and Life is Strange players, okay? I don't think Mark Darrow was talking about any YouTubers. Yeah, he wasn't really talking about anyone specifically. He was talking about a broad general trend, you know, of this is what happens on YouTube. Yeah, and then Dan just, like, took it personally. He was like, that's not me. That's not me. I'm not that guy. I'm different. I'm different, Mark. And it's like, my man, if you're taking it that personally, then there might be something to Mark's criticisms to you, you know? Like, not to you specifically, but, like, to the broad thing, you know? The numbers I've personally seen are so, numbers I've personally seen, so, of course, my source here is Trust Me Bro, but, yeah, that's true, you know? The greatest source ever is Trust Me Bro. Yeah, man, it does suck, Abruva Singh. Veilguard has consistently in the top 50. Yeah, man, like, Veilguard is gonna sell well. Now, will it sell, like, FIFA money? FIFA money? Whoa. FIFA money? Probably not. But it will do well, you know? Playing the game is sussy. I would have to, yeah. I would have to play to be able to do that, yeah. No, yeah, true kind of thing. It's wild to me how people say, like, it's doing bad when it's, like, top 3, top 2, you know? It's like, oh, cool. I can't believe we've gotten to this point where top 3, top 2 game on the charts, you know, is actually bad. What a world we live in, you know? Saying something is bad just because it's not criticism is an opinion. Being a streamer was scary for me at first night, so I feel, yeah, man, because, like, I sometimes get recommended streams by people who have, like, a few viewers, and I'm like, holy shit, man, I gotta watch it. I want to be that one guy who's just, like, to them and saying, like, hey, man, how are you, you know? I hope you're doing well, you know? Because, like, that's one of the coolest things about being a YouTuber, is the interaction with, like, the people who watch your stuff, you know. It's wonderful, you know, but like putting yourself out there and not getting anything does kind of hurt, you know. Also, it's weird that some people are like, it's self-insulation when talking about CC and the scars, like, yeah, it's an RPG. Like, yeah, man. It's like, oh, damn, dude, you're talking about an RPG? Cool. Big Dan and Spellshoot both rage bait over. Yeah, that's true. Also, hi, Carva RG. Hi, Susan Collins. I hope you're doing well. I hate all the rage bait videos out there. I refuse to get. Yeah. I only do it because, like, I think it's important to talk about it in the discourse sense. Now, granted, Greedfall is not all as known as Dragon Age, but seems ironic. Yeah, it does seem ironic, right? Like, he's talking about a game he likes and he wants to give, like, a lot of positivity for, and it does poorly. Like, okay. Yes, as someone who's been making videos 5 years, 6 months, and I know how internet videos do, and I mean, yeah, same as well, right? Like, I do tell it, I can see it as well, right? Like, if I look at my my own channel, right? Like, I can tell my like, here's the thing, my most popular video before the Asmongold one was literally me comparing Bioware and Dragon Age and Baldur's Gate, right? But then I just got this one, and it's obviously why, because a lot of people were feeling frustrated. They wanted to, like, talk about this negative thing, and a lot of this is just like, yeah, we want to talk about that, and that's fine, you know. That's fine, you know. But yeah, anyways, it's an easy trap to do, and I try not to, like, do that too much. Like, I like doing the coverage of these videos. I absolutely do, but I try not to, like, make it my main thing, you know. Plus, negative vids on Starfield far outdo positive videos. I mean, yeah, dude. Like, you can look at his channel and can see, like, his positive videos are doing poorly compared to his negative ones, and the only ones who do, like, more is literally, like, guide videos and top 10 lists, you know. There's a saying in America, hit dog so will holler. Dan is upset because he knows. Yeah, man. Like, I'm sorry, dude. Mark Dara, if he sees your stuff, might just say, like, yeah, you're a bit rage baiting, you know. If anything, the fact that BioWare got EA of all companies, yeah, EA of all companies, the company who's, like, basically been known as the memeified of, yeah, man. So single player games are dead. They think they're dead. We think they're dead. They're gone. They'll never come back. So live service games forever. Yeah. Like, oh yeah, and then somehow BioWare did that. Wow. Okay, cool. Seems like BioWare's lazy. No. Hero of Kvatch. Holy shit, hello. Hero of Kvatch. I'm so sorry, you know, you had to be in here, you know. I'm so sorry. I hope you're doing well, you know. Being Shay Goroth and all. I'm buying the game and I'm so tired of the woke arguments. Yeah, man. Like, once you realize that most of these people's arguments are in bad faith, it's much easier to just, like, ignore them. Because it's much harder to, like, ignore them when you feel like they make a good point, you know. But when you realize they're just, like, bullshit, it's like, oh, okay. Wow, my opinions are pretty validated, you know. If Asmongold, one of the worst human beings alive, you know, says something is bad, I'm like, wow, must be the greatest thing in existence, you know? Like, I guess. Dan reacting the way he did. Yeah, I know, I agree, Chronicles Nuhre. Yeah, it really doesn't make any sense. Like, this thing just, like, pops out of nowhere. And then, like, oh yeah, it's because he watched the Mark Dara video and got a bit upset, you know? Kind of misleading, like, the intent was to point at her credibility, but the malicious. Yeah, man, that is true, right? Like, these people will often try to disguise their arguments as, yeah, we're questioning her, like, the credibility, but we're actually talking about them just being trans. Like, oh, okay, you're talking about, like, some issues, but no, you're just talking about the trans. Okay, cool. Wow, way to go, bigot. Like, okay, those criticisms are the most idiotic and non-intelligent. I agree, Hero Kvatch. Yeah. Welcome star. Imagine if Big Dan made a video. That would be funny, you know. Okay, so this is just me. I made a video about Spell and Shield. Maybe I should just look for it. And I made this video, right? Where was it? Yeah, wait, no, it wasn't that. Yeah, here. How did we get here? Like, where Spell and Shield basically just said, man, dude, people are so upset in the Dragon Age fandom, and he mentioned like me vaguely, so he must have watched my video, you know. And I find that so funny, you know. It's just like, I don't know, man. You can just mention me. You can just mention me. Like, there's no issue with that. I don't know. Wild. I'm not sure if they've... I don't want to presume that they've watched me, because I feel like that's, like, floating my boat too much, you know? It's like, wow, they watched me. You know? Yeah, I mean, closed down channel, I don't think a lot of people are, like... Who are making, like, Bioware adjacent stuff are making videos like I am, right? There's Theora, his name is, let me find him out. Where is he? Also, just to mention, a good channel you should probably watch, that's like a neat dude, is a kiss Hirkeg. I'm so sorry, I have no idea how to pronounce it. It's okay. He makes cool videos. I'm not in tune with the like gameplay side of Dragon Age. I'm just not, but he is, and it's fascinating to watch. Okay, to see like how well. I'll link his like channel in the I'll link his channel in the thing in the chat, and then also Theora, who also does it. He doesn't do that much. He's done a bit, but like with another one. It was something. It was like this one. One of these ones. Right. Also just like put it there. Well. But like not a lot of people like me have done this kind of videos. My mod list, yeah. Yeah, Lady Raven. I've seen that mod list video. It's like, yeah, because like, oh, hi, Fear and Mothership. Not much. I'll probably reiterate the points a bit later. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, and I've seen that mod list of yours, Lady Raven, and like, the two big content farms on YouTube is hate videos and like top 10 lists, you know, which isn't bad, but like, you know, because like, yeah, because most people would type like mod list, right, and just like look up and it's like, oh, cool, there you go. Well, with the stuff like I'm doing, and like maybe Chronicles of Nuhre as well, is videos on specific topics or analysis. You know, it's a lot harder to do that because you have to be like more in tune with the person you're watching. You know, if you like them or not. Yeah, same Navy Knight. I'm also excited about it. You know, it is so close, Combi Fighter. Yeah, no, I agree, Lady Raven. If that's what you want to do, then do that. You know, do what like you feel is best for yourself. You know. Yeah, algorithm be damned indeed. I wonder what kind of challenge of videos arise. Oh man, dude, I want to see some good challenge videos for Dragon Age. But man, dude, I'm so fucking tired and like fearful of when I watch the challenge video. It's gonna be like an Origins fan who says like, so Dragon Age Origins, the only Dragon Age game in existence, because Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition and Veilguard are literally the worst things in existence. Okay, so we're gonna do this challenge video. It's like, okay, no. I just want to watch a challenge video. Please shut the fuck up. Like, come on, dude. You can have your opinion, but come on, dude. I don't know, man. I've heard people say that, yeah, man, it's so weird. Like, they can't help but, like, fucking trip on themselves and, like, yeah, Corny Bush is, like, France. Oh, damn, dude. I'm nearly at the end. I'm nearly free. How odd they never hear criticisms about straight assist devs. Yeah, I mean, they never say that, dude. They'll never say that, dude. You will hear criticisms back in the day of David Gator being gay, but you'll never hear it now. Because they don't want to do that. They want to make sure Bioware is bad and use any ounce to hate Bioware, you know? They'll never hate Casey Hudson, right? The way that they do Corin Bush. Because I also know that there's a possibility that people belong to. Yeah. Yeah, man, I agree. Gorgon. Gorin Wolf? Nice name. I agree. And also, how are you? I mean, yeah, right. I do agree with what you mean, Kronsnora, right? Um, um, yeah, like, okay, no. I think like what a lot of people should do is like take the like logic and process of like being progressive and go from there, you know? Because being a part of a group doesn't give you like inherent goodness, right? Because that's a weird thing. That's like what right-leaning people do. Like being white somehow magically makes you better somehow. It's just like being part of like a minority, right, gives you more insight into a side of society that doesn't, which allows you to easier tap into a process that makes you a better person or makes you easier to understand like progressive thought. I just remember my first nightmare run in DAI. Yeah, I don't even dare. I've seen nightmare runs. Okay, I'm just not doing it. Are you challenging? Are you challenging to do a challenge? I made. I would love that, Yuriko. I would, because to me, one of my like favorite guilty pleasures is literally me just watching a challenge video of just some guy saying like, so can I beat Dragon Age with a dagger with no companions on Nightmare? It's like, oh man, I want to see this, you know. Yeah, I was gonna watch an Origins challenge run where the dude played the game completely alone without a party, and then he starts off where it makes clear. Yeah, close down channel. That sucks. Like, I don't know, man. It's like, wow, dude, you Origins fans cannot keep it in your fucking pants, okay? You can't go like 5 seconds without saying like, did you know Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition are bad and they're actually not Dragon Age games? They're actually the worst games in existence. Did you know? Did you know that? Did you know that? It's like, okay, okay. Quick, right? Fucking, kinda sane. Stop. Oh, I'm nearly at the end. You fool! You can't get me, okay? Oh, I remember more than once. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. People hated Gator, but now they don't. They think Gator's like, oh man, he's like the cool guy, you know? Except for like a few people. Um, Steve. Oh, cool, Steve. I hope you enjoy the day. You know, I absolutely enjoy you being here. Enjoy. Let's ignore. Yeah, man. Like, let's keep into perspective that these people like do not matter in the long run, right? Veilguard is like doing well. I'm not sure if it's gonna be like top 10 seller of the year, right? But it will do well, you know. I'll look at some challenges that I find interesting. Oh yeah, man, I would love that, you know, because man, dude, I want to watch a challenge run YouTuber for Origins and the Dragon Age games, and just not have to like just deal with the fact of like, oh yeah, you're an Origins fan. Yeah. Yeah, I know art style combat. Yeah, I know cartoony. Yes, I know somehow retcons even though they aren't retcons. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Yuriko. Also, Asmongold and Big Dan never played the yeah, man, that's true, right? But here's the thing, right? They will then make an excuse saying like they're somehow more valid because they're not biased by BioWare like injecting them with like drugs to make them think the game's good or something, you know? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think it makes their opinions invalid or valid either way. I just think it makes them like lose a lot more perspective than other people, right? I saw David Guetta get attacked a few times on Twitter recently. Apparently people still... That is funny, Raven. That is so funny, you know? But I remember a lot of people attack David Guetta for a lot of reasons. For dumb reasons as well, such as somehow he thinks like his weird like comments that he made on dwarven romances, right? And it's like, oh yeah, he somehow thinks like if you romance a dwarf, it's actually like pedophilia or something. It's like, oh no, David Guetta wasn't saying that, you moron. David Guetta was saying like he was just uncomfortable with the situation, which is fine. You know, that's fine. You know, David Guetta wasn't saying you personally. If you were thinking that, then I don't know. It's more on you than him. Gotta go attend to something, but it would be cool if you ever did. I know, yeah, Snake is right. It would be interesting. I don't normally do that, but it is cool. With the glorification of Origins, I think it's funny that Inquisition has sold. Yeah, man, it is funny kind of saying. It's like, oh yeah, Origins, the best game in existence, right? Oh yeah, it was outsold and didn't win, and it was outsold by Dragon Age Inquisition and didn't win its game of the year. Like, Dragon Age Origins came in what, like Release date. 2009 Game of the Year. Okay. 2009 Game of the, and I think Game of the Year wasn't really established. It's weird, but if we look at it right, a lot of people's games of the year were Uncharted, Batman: Arkham Asylum, Borderlands, Minecraft, Assassin's Creed 2, Left 4 Dead, Dragon Age Origins was one of them. Wait, no. Oh man, my arguments. It's in shambles. I'm a fucking hack, dude. Holy shit. I Google one thing, okay, and I believe it instantaneously. Okay, I'm sorry, dude. Fuck. There you go. British people. Okay. Where is it? There you go. What won 2009? Batman Arkham Asylum. Do you think that Dragon Age Origins is worse than Batman Arkham Asylum? Do you think Dragon Age Origins doesn't deserve Game of the Year? Dragon Age Inquisition did. Obviously not by the BAFTA awards. Because they're hacks. Anyways, my point simply is that like it's weird that these people like want to make Origins out to be the best game ever when it's clearly not, like, in many eyes people. That obviously doesn't mean it's the best game, a worst game ever or whatever. It's more complicated than that. Yeah, Unifade is awesome. Yeah, kind of saying, you know, like these Origins fans make being an Origins fans so fucking lame, dude. Like, I'm sorry, dude. I don't want to be an Origins fans because you guys make it so uncool. Like, what's with the hate, dude? What's funny? Funny negatives you do still even. Yeah, man, that's so true, Approva. Like, it's so. Yeah, man, that's so true. Like, racist. Yeah, man. That is so true. Like, yeah, man, it affects everything. Like racism and stuff like that. Yeah, you're so right. Yeah, man. A wise sage, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, man, like, Chris Gaming is not like a fucking moron, okay? I've talked with him in my comment section and some of his stuff, and like, man, he's just like, yeah, I don't like some of it, but like, there's some cool stuff, you know? I've talked to him about like, the, mage specialization, the, force mage, right? And he's like, yeah, that's cool. I like that as well. It's awesome, you know? It's like, wow. Are you not in the same person? Huh. I'm surprised. Doctors, engineers, blue collar. Yeah, no, yeah. Progressing now, yeah. So wild, dude. Do they not realize that it just makes them look like bigots? I don't think they do. I think they're making the greatest points in, but like, I don't know. They're always bothering me. Dragon Age Origins has no art style. Yeah, I mean, like, Dragon Age Origins art style, I think, has one, but like, it's like very generic, you know? And I don't say that as a bad thing. Being generic isn't like bad. There's a point to it. Like, Call of Duty is a generic art style. I don't think that's bad, right? Realism is not a bad thing to want. But it doesn't look like anything. And if you want a series to have an identity, part of that is having an art style that's distinct, you know? Yeah, that's the same, like, no faction attire, even though somehow Origins, like, has in its, like, Sacred Ashes trailer, a Grey Warden with the coolest armor ever, but they don't have that in game. Why? I don't know, dude. It's, like, so weird, dude. Yeah, man, the Darkspawn are literally just zombie orcs. Dragon Age 2, yeah, Dragon Age 2 has so much of a distinctive art style. Okay, say what you will, but it has a distinctive art style. I agree with you, Zeralton. Hello, Al, the oncoming Ice Dragon. I hope you're doing well. But I'm not sure what you mean by that, Al. Bio Mist Florist. Yes, we're covering the Sid PCs. Yeah, no, I agree. This is a 9. Age. Yeah, that's true. That yeah, I really do feel like a lot of it was underlying racism, you know? It was, yeah, man, yeah. It wasn't really about what it was. It was like, man, these guys are like not white. Damn, DA Origins released the same year as Man. Of course, it would lose. Of course. The fucking Man memes. My favorite superhero, Man. He has the powers of a man. Oh man, dude, let's be honest. Origins, yeah, it is a bit of an ugly game, Biomist. I'll still see one of the talks. Yeah, man, it's so wild to me. They treat David DeGate like that, Nora. Yeah, I mean that's the only like really cool part. Like Dragon Age Origins has some like good iconic like designs, like the Brood Mother, and like the demons. So creative, dude. Absolutely love it. They're not Origins fans. They're just That's also true, Al. Like they're not really Origins fans. They kind of like use the visage of a fan to like push their ideas, right? No, I agree, Battlefries. It isn't a game from another time. Yeah, man. Like I'm sorry, dude. Origins fans, your game's cool, but man, stop being so fucking lame. Wait, Mass Effect 1 came out before Dragon Age Origins. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild to me that like Mass Effect is like a game, because like Mass Effect I think is a lot more popular than Dragon Age Origins for a lot of reasons. But it's wild, dude. Yeah, man. It's not a good looking game. I will defend the look of Origins because I like it, because I'm a shill basically. But it doesn't look as great as like other games. It definitely doesn't look as great as 2 or Inquisition or Veilguard. Anyways, I've caught up a chat. You guys will not stop me, okay? We will finish this goddamn video.
Content creators express negative sentiments about a product, there's probably a reason or variety of reasons for that. But from the standpoint of some
Wait, what?
express negative sentiments about and fix them. Also, if a large amount of consumers or content creators express negative sentiments about a product, there's probably a reason or variety of reasons for that. But from the standpoint of some
I'm sorry, man. This is such a dumb argument. It's like if everyone says that tomatoes are going to kill you, then it must be true. No, my man. That was just a myth. They used lead plates, okay? They were dumb, alright? They were morons. Like, just because a lot of people say something doesn't make it true, you know? Like, a lot of people said, like, Skyrim was, like, the best game, ever, right? Literally, like, multiple Game of the Year awards. It was literally the, like, highlight of, like, a decade, you know? Yet now we have this turn where everyone says, like, it's bad. What is true? Is Skyrim a good game or a bad game? Which is it? The honest truth is, that doesn't matter. What people say about a game is only determining what people say, the popularity of something. All we can determine is a lot of people say it's good, a lot of people say it's bad. Whether it's good or not depends on you and whether you think it is good or bad. I'm not you. You're not me. You do not know what I like. I don't know what you like in a fundamental way. So there's only so much that I as a person can like reasonably judge from the consensus of people and what they think. You know? Just because a lot of people are saying Veilguard is bad does not make it bad. That also doesn't make it good. It just makes it that people are saying Veilguard is bad. We have to wait for the game to come out and judge it on ourselves. Some people, like me and many others, say that it does look really good, and we have our reasons for it. You have your reasons for it, you don't like it. And that's fine, you know? But, like, popularity of some, like, a lot of people saying something does not mean anything other than just a lot of people say it.
some pro Veilguard content creators and fans, all the people criticizing the game are just bigots, or they're just tourists, and they're not real Dragon Age fans. Now, it goes without saying that
A lot of them are. A lot of them are bigots and tourists. Like, I'm sorry, dude. You can't, like, show me Asmongold and, like, try to make the point that, like, yeah, Asmongold was, like, not a tourist or a bigot. I'm sorry, dude. He is, man. He is both those things, dude.
targeting or harassing.
Now, again, with the projection here, do you think that people are saying you are that? I don't know, man. I don't know. But if you're making this video because you feel called out, then I don't know, man. You might have, like, feelings that might be true. I don't know.
Harassing someone on the basis of things like their appearance or intrinsic characteristics is bad. But to just act like everyone who criticizes the Veilguard is participating.
No one is doing that, dude. No one is doing that, dude. Like, you can look at every single content creator, including myself, who's talked about Veilguard, and they've talked about their issues. Like, again, I bring up Glee as another example, and she just, like, absolutely is the most ardent hater of BioWare, yet the most ardent lover of Dragon Age, okay? She was in the community council pressing BioWare, saying, like, morons, idiots, dumb fucks, okay? I'm sorry, but you made the worst decision in your lives, okay? And you should feel ashamed about it. How could you not add more choices to be carried over, and also other shit as well? It's like, okay, cool. I'm sorry, dude. But those people that you think exist, like I don't know, man. Like I don't know, man.
Participating or condoning this kind of stuff is just blatantly untrue. It just seems like a convenient way to brush off criticism to say
It's not a convenient way, dude. It's just true. There are people who are bigots and whatnot, and people, and not every single person who's looking forward to Veilguard is just like slathering around the mouse, just like dumbasses who just like don't know anything. Okay, it's such again a weird thing to equivocate, saying like if you, and another one to just position people who like Veilguard as having no opinions or whatsoever, or like no issues.
Either fueled by disingenuous rage bait or bigotry. But I wanted to see for
bad faith interpretation.
For myself, what are all these angry YouTubers saying about Dragon Age? So I went to YouTube, typed in Dragon Age Veilguard bad, and watched about 15 videos criticizing the game. And here were the most common criticisms. 1, the Veilguard doesn't capture the vibe or aesthetics of Dragon Age, or something to the effect of, this doesn't feel like Dragon Age. 2, the character models look bad. 3, the combat looks underwhelming, and you can't...
So let's just quickly go. Vibe of Dragon Age. Okay, cool. Each Dragon Age game has a different art style. That's somewhat true, okay? It doesn't look the same. That's true. Character models look bad. Let us go and see character models, okay? Please, why do you do this to me, computer? Oh, thank you. Will I get big image? Okay. Character models look bad. Wow. Character models look bad. I guess it's so, guys. I guess it's so. This is very true and real indeed. These things look bad. No, man.
Can't control your companions. 4, your past...
Okay, yeah, companions as well.
Choices don't matter, which is a big departure from how choices were handled in past Dragon
Age
games. Rip the keep. And finally, some variation of DEI or...
Okay, now here's the thing, right? He went through like 5 things, right? Says like, okay, valid criticism, valid, like somewhat valid criticisms. And then says, and then this minor tiny thing, like kind of no one talks about, like DEI. I don't know. I'm sorry, dude. But like, I think if I look up like Dragon Age Veilguard, and I look at this. Now, this will obviously be influenced by my own search history and stuff like that. But I do think this is still like somewhat valid, right? Okay. Joe Raptor. And I think Joe Raptor is an odd guy. I can't remember exactly. Can't remember exactly. Feel like, anyways, not the point. Like, okay, some good bad news, okay? Hey, there's me. That's me. We get to trailer stuff. Fell and Shield. Person who doesn't like. Exposes DII slop. Cool. Cool. More game trailers. Fire is truly dead. And man, dude, you can know for a fact that this is probably going to be a DAI thing as well. You know? Okay, some class stuff. So it's not all that, right? Obviously, it's influence. Oh, there you go. Destroyed Bioware. Also, a weird guy. Like, okay, cool. Like, you can go here and see that there's a lot more videos about it being bad because of DEI. Like, I don't know, man. Like, you make it seem like all these topics are, like, just reasonable criticisms, but it's not. Now, does that make the criticisms of Veilguard that are reasonable invalid? No, it doesn't. But why are you making it seem like there is, like, less of this DEI stuff?
Fuck that, game's woke. Most of the videos I watched were critical of some aspect of gameplay or art style. Maybe a third of the videos fell into the anti-
Yeah, literally, dude. A third. Fucking what, dude? I'm sorry, dude. A majority of the videos that are being covered on Veilguard is literally just woke DEI stuff. Doesn't make those other criticisms invalid. But man, why are you making this seem like this? And again, this is like now we've transitioned from a weird like Dan feels called out by Mark Dara to like, oh yeah, actually most of the criticisms about Veilguard is actually not just DEI stuff. I'm sorry, dude. Like, what are you going on
woke
about?
Bucket, like this video called Dragon Age the Veilguard is a woke abomination. But those kinds of videos are not representative of all.
It is representative, dude. It is so representative. There's so much videos about it, dude. And you cannot say, Like, oh, I don't
the
know,
criticism
man.
Veilguard is getting. Most of the videos aren't even talking about DEI. They're
It
talking about
is.
gameplay and critical missing features that were a staple of previous Dragon Age games. I think this video from Slandered Gaming is a great example. It's a
And one thing that I find so weird about using standard gaming is just like, why are you using him? Are there literally no one else that you can use? Is he literally the most popular guy on this topic? I have my suspicions. I don't know.
fan of the series, talking about why he's disappointed with how BioWare handled past choices being ported over into the game. From my perspective, negativity and criticism serve a purpose. I want video games to be better.
And again, now he's like back on this topic of like, yeah, dude, yeah, guys, like, there's not a cycle, a market cycle of, yeah, people hate Dragon Age. No, there's this. My mind's being fried. Basically, he's trying to imply that like there isn't this like hate market, which there is a hate market. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry that Mark Dara made your fifis go bad, okay? But my man, it does exist. Why are you denying it, dude? Call it out, I guess. I don't know. Like, what is the point of this video other than you just like feeling like you were called out?
Especially from franchises or studios whose games I love. So when I see a studio like Bethesda put out a subpar product like Starfield or the Shattered
Again, dude, it's like literally like, hey, I feel like I'm being called like my
Space
man.
DLC, I'm going to have negative things to say about it, because I have direct points of comparison from other good games they have made in the past. If the game were actually good, I wouldn't be making videos like this. I would be diving into the lore and having fun with the choices and consequences, just like I did with Cyberpunk and Baldur's Gate 3. And when it comes to Dragon Age, when I see BioWare making design decisions that cast aside core parts of past...
And again, this is about him and his feelings on him being feel like he's being called out, like as a rage baiter, dude. Mark Dara wasn't talking to you, dude. I don't even think Mark Dara thinks you fucking exist. I don't even think Mark Dara thinks most of the YouTubers exist. I will be surprised if he's like, hey, have you seen this guy called, have you seen this woman called like Kalia Elizabeth? And you're like, who? What? That's not because Mark Dara is like an idiot or whatever. That's because I think Mark Dara is the kind of guy who the kind of YouTube videos he watches isn't like about his own work, you know? I don't think he watches like 50-hour YouTube essays about BioWare, you know? I think he just goes like, huh, hockey, ice, walking, programming stuff. I don't think, I don't know, man.
Dragon Age games.
And this is what a weird thing about this video. It's like, it feels like it really does feel like this entire video is him just feeling like he was called out and him being very upset about that. And now he's like trying to make this whole video discussing and justifying like why this whole industry of rage bait doesn't exist. Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, why are you doing this, dude? Like, why are you doing this, dude? Anyways, that's like basically it. I have watched this video before. The only thing I want to mention is Bloodlines 2, which I thought was funny because like he mentions
Probably be me ranting about Bloodlines 2, because I just learned the devs...
And the only like reason why I want to talk about this is, again, it's just like him making a point like, I'm not rage baiting, but I'm gonna rage about Bloodlines 2. Anyways, Bloodlines 2 is weird. It seems like a BioWare game, or like a CD Projekt Red game, more like, which is not great for a Bloodlines game. But anyways, last thoughts. Big Dan, I don't know why you made this video. It just feels like you were called out by Mark Dara and you got mad about it. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know, dude. Rage bait does exist on YouTube. Your videos have some rage bait to them, okay? Like, rage bait is not just the overt I hate game. It can be subtle as well, you know? It's causing the viewer to conclude a like hateful idea, a hateful like mindset, you know? But yeah, that's it. We're gonna now cover Nuhre. Man, it's gonna be a while. We might have to go through another stream to do this, but we'll get through some of it at least. Time to respond to some chat messages. Okay. Hoo boy. Let's go through this. Zoltan, I love the Dragon Age series, my favorite series. Yeah, no, I agree, you know. My favorite series, you know, about blood and sex, you know, about being cool and epic. Wait, not epic, I mean dark. Yeah, I agree, you know. My favorite series, Dragon Age, which is like blood, sex, and dark. Yes, I agree. People acting mad at Veilguard having gay characters in the series. Yeah, it's so weird. Nobody denies. I agree. Shouldn't confirm news just in. This person likes stuff. Holy shit. I like something. Chill confirmed. You hate to see it. classic argumentum ad populum that is so true. It's like, oh yeah, like if people say there's a bad thing, then it must be true, and it can't just be rage baiting, you know, because it's a convenient excuse. If consumers express negative sentiments about a game, there's probably a reason for that. Yeah, like, yeah, man, like Concord, right? Like, I think so much of the hate for Concord is literally just because there were a lot of bigots who just wanted to hate the game. You know, smoking at something was, yeah, man, yeah, Baramuda. It's like, yeah, smoking was something you should do because it's healthy. It's like, oh yeah, I guess that's right. It's like how certain U.S. political figures who justify his position, a lot of people, yeah, man, it's a dumb argument, you know. Just because something is popular does not make it right. You can say that there's like a tendency, there's something there, right? Like you can say, what's an example? A lot of people like Elden Ring, you know. That's a thing you can talk about, but then you can talk, then that's not the way the conversation should end. It should like continue on like, why do people like Elden Ring? You know, like what's the reason for that? You know, that's a thing that people like, but we don't know the answer to that. And then you can examine the sort of, oh, because people are tired of like kind of other open worlds and want to try a new one. You know, Skyrim is mid. I'm not a fan of Bethesda games, so I'm not really a good judge of character. I'm just not a fan of their style of game. Honestly, never enjoyed Skyrim. Yeah, same. I'm not a big fan of sandbox games. You know, I agree, Al. The only like Skyrim mod I want to try is the Eternal mod. Ender Hole, I think the mod is. I remember one of the grifters saying Origin 16. That was Spelled and Shield. The Spell and Shield was the guy who said that. You know, he said, yeah, an essential. Like, I'm sorry, what? Origin's sensual, sexy. You mean the weird, awkward Liliana singing throughout the entire thing, and while your character's just like, I'm sorry, dude. That wasn't. I'm sorry, dude. No. Mass Effect was so much better because at least it fade to black, you know, and at least I could use my imagination of like, yeah, sex happened. That was good. Instead of Origins, which is just like, holy shit, my character has like no expressions whatsoever. You know? Yeah, COVID-19 was a crazy day for the anti-vaxxers, you know? So Skyrim is actually mediocre. We have arrived at the centrist position. Bad, good, no. Mediocre. Also, acting like people have actually played the game. Would you change a product when your consumers have never even consumed the product? Yeah, man. It's just, yeah, they make it seem like Veilguard's already out and we've been playing it for like a few years now. And it's just like, no, we haven't. We haven't, dude. What are you talking about? Yes, I agree, Vigil. No idea what that the Steam forums are full. Yeah, the Steam forums are a toxic waste pit, okay? Even when I was a bit younger, I always felt odd at Steam forums, okay? I'm like, why would anyone use a Steam forum, okay? This feels like the weirdest thing ever, you know? Steam forums. Do it for you, not the views, and you will have. Yeah, right. I agree, Wonka Star. Like, I think one of the cool things about being a YouTuber is authenticity, right? I think one of the things that does make me feel a bit sad for like some YouTubers is like top 10 list YouTubers. Some of them can do very well and have a crowd that's very authentic, but a lot of the times it's like algorithm catches it because it's a top 10 list and it's like that kind of thing, you know? Because like, you know, they're there for more the listicle rather than like for you, you know? Yeah, right. And as yeah, that's true as well, right? Like, because if you don't build that like authentic self and authentic fan base, right? When you say something they disagree with, they just like leave, you know? God forbid you like a game they don't. Yeah, man, it's so wild, dude. Taurus the Digger Gator, it always is. Hello, Merilia. Hope you're doing well. Dan is willfully ignoring the bigotry behind. Yeah, it's so weird, dude. Like, my man, you do realize that a majority of the people that you just demonstrated were either A, they fucking hate DI stuff and only talking about it because Dragon Age Veilguard has like gays in it, you know? And like, that's like, I don't know, man. It's so weird to me. Um, I'm on the camp that if you're so bold to assume the game, whether good or bad, I'm not going to take you seriously. However, these guys are doing the lol culture, lol my culture war. I agree, Biomisfit. Literally a lot of them are though. People are just saying that because they're saying bad. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I agree. Valid criticism should be yeah, man. Like people are so hesitant of just saying like, yeah, this is valid criticism, go away, right? Like, yeah, sometimes there are invalid criticisms, right, that exist, right? If you're like coming to me saying, yeah, so like your glasses are bad, I'm like, guys, why would I care about what you think? Like, yeah, that's a criticism, but like it's a criticism that doesn't fucking mean shit, What am I supposed to say? Oh yeah, my glasses. Oh, okay, whatever. Who cares? Like, I'm excited for Veilguard, but I also feel kind of generally feel bad for genuine Dragon Age fans who want to voice their Yeah, man, that's the thing. Kind of saying these people are so moronic that they're actually drowning a good discussion, right? Like I made a video about the dialogue wheel, right? And a lot of the discussion there, I disagree with a lot of people there, but like it was a good discussion because we were actually talking about a topic that was making sense, and it wasn't just like, oh yeah, let's just talk about nothing, let's talk about literally nothing, like what we're doing now, which is just like talking about why it's bad that a gay person exists. It's like, oh, okay, cool, I guess. The thing with why aren't more choices carried over is probably because yeah, that is true, Battlefield Rise, but it's also like there's a reason for it, and no one explores those reasons. There's reasons being like, oh yeah, the reason why BioWare didn't carry over more choices is because they wanted to make the game about the choices. Oh, hi, Approve Singh. Thank you so much for the 200 rupees. That's so nice of you. Thank you so much. I just bought you some. Yes, Dragon Age wasn't. Oh yeah, no, I completely agree. Like, and yeah, Shell as well. Like, our fucking gender fluid queen. Doesn't give a shit. Like whoever. I completely agree. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate the donation, The elusive vibe, yeah, man. Like, I think the vibe argument can be utilized in some instances. Like, I'm gonna make a video about, like, Exodus being a spiritual successor to Mass Effect. And, one of the points I mentioned was, like, vibes, And, I think that's important, at least with some spiritual successors, because vibes are, in my idea, a very important thing when talking about spiritual successors, right? Because sometimes there's an inquantifiable thing you can't really express that's just vibes, But like what they're doing here is just like not right, The vibe check is not there. Real fans are complaining about the lack of choice in games. The real issues the fan is going to be mad at. Yeah, man. Yeah, I agree, Al. Does Dragon Age Origins capture the essence of Dragon Age though? Does it? Where's Dragon Age? Combat is underwhelming when the combat is action-based. Kiss them all. Kiss them. That is true, Navy Knight, okay? We need just a game where we just have the kiss option, okay? Give them a little peck, Can't wait when he brings up Griffin Gaming, whose own audience eats him up. Does he... I can't remember. Maybe I skipped it, but like... it's funny that like if Dan does, because I maybe forgot about it, he mentions Griffin Gaming, which is like... Man, dude, I have the most solid people, the most solid arguments ever. Adolf, like, those aren't good people. Character models looking bad is a matter of opinion. That is true. Yeah, it's not just a matter of opinion, but like they never express it right. Like, again, when you're with friends, you saying to like your friend, like, man, dude, did you know like Oblivion's character models look like fucking garbage? Like, yeah, man, I agree. Yeah, sure, but when we're having like an actual discussion about the game, I expect more than just like garbage. They want the yeah, that's so true, Lady Riven. You're so true. You are literally Einstein reincarnated. Okay, they want their opinions to be respected, but they can't respect ours. They want them to be validated, but they don't think ours should be valid because they don't. Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. That's so true. That's so true. My only criticism for the models is that I can see that, but like I don't. Yeah, I can see that Wonka Star, but I feel like I don't know. No, yeah, I mean, you're doing it in good faith. Yeah, then I can agree, somewhat. Yeah, DI is a right-wing dog whistle, Al. Same with, like, modern, you know? I think it's so weird that people think the models look weird. They only... Yo, man, so weird, close down channel. Yeah, they were never educated in the art school. I mean, to be fair, none of them have, like, any critical thinking skills, you know? Character models looking good or bad is subjective, I'd say, to be fair. The thing is, like, I think you can, like, have an argument about the character models by saying, like, what are they trying to do, and measuring them standards that you want. But the thing is, the standards that they have are never explained, and they never understand what Bioware is going for, you know? Realistic and heroic body, that's true. Ackman made a video calling Warhammer woke when he pulls off lifts that are deemed... Yeah, Wonka Star. Ackman's weird, though. Ackman's the quintessential gamer, you know? He doesn't really have an opinion. He doesn't really have politics, you know? Any, like, grounding or axioms. He kind of, like, goes with the flow. It's good that he went with the correct flow, and, Wait, does it? Okay, hold on. No, I need to check this out, okay, before I make a blunder on myself. Because sometimes Ackman has, Oh yeah, every game is... Yeah. Ackman sometimes stumbles himself into a correct position, you know? That's why he's the quintessential gamer, okay? He sometimes writes. He says a third, like it's a small... Yeah, man, Battlefright's like... Big Dan saying, like... All the criticisms of Veilguard being DEI woke garbage is a third of it. It's like... Fextra Life went up there. Yeah, and Fextra Life, dude. Fextra Life. The most ardent haters of Bioware. Like, I've seen the forums on Fextra Life, dude. They fucking despise Bioware. Video games in, video games looking like a video game shocker. Same. Video games look like video games. A third. Yeah, I agree, Al. It's so weird that they say, like, a third. Nzilon, hi, how are you? Oh, I've seen posts saying it felt realistic or so. Yeah, I don't know much about art myself, you know, but I don't think, like, Veilguard is, like, cartoony or anything like that, you know. At most, it's, like, stylized realism, you know. Oh, hi, I checked out Curiosity, and people are still leaving hate comments in this. They will never give up, okay? They hate Veilguard. They want to hate it forever because they don't have anything else, you know? I can't stand how many people make bad faith comments about stuff, the creators, and respond and call out the... Yeah, it's literally straw man arguments, right? They're making straw men, and they're like, yeah, there are people who, like, think Veilguard's the second coming, you know? And they want to, you know, ignore all good and correct criticisms, you know, about it. It's like, what do you mean, dude? That's not happening. That's not happening, dude. It's not happening. It's weird how people jumping from realistic... and realistic art styles in games. Yeah, man, it's so weird, close down channel. It's so weird. He's doing it purposely to try and tamper down... Yeah, man, he really is. Yeah, he really is Chronicles of Nuhre. He's trying to make it seem like the hate for Veilguard is mostly valid criticism with some few dumb fucks. But no, it's mostly dumb fucks. And the entire video was him just making a ploy of, like, I'm not that kind of guy, Markdera. I'm not that kind of guy. I don't make rage hate videos. I'm not disingenuous, you know? Like, I'm sorry, man. Why are you saying that? Oh, thank you, Jeremiah. I appreciate it, you know? Oh, man, dude. Oh, man, dude. There's a lot of... Oh, gosh darn it, dude. Hi, Mike, let's play. How are you? Doing well. My gosh, dude. Oh, there. Okay, we're back. Why did he... Why did he miss... He is excited. Why did he miss... He is excited for... Hello, Julian Gumarius? How are you? For them, characters look bad equals woman. Yeah, man, that is true. It's I don't think Big Dan's like this, but a lot of people who just like the character models of Dragon Age Veilguard, specifically the women, are just like, wow, dude, this isn't like the hentai I watch. Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Alrighty then. Okay. He also makes it seem like those also don't have. Yeah, that's true. Like he literally opens up with with a Greg Owens video, and Greg Owens literally at the end of his video was like misgendering Corin Bush like a motherfucker. Okay, like he was literally just like, dude, he skipped that part. I'm sorry, Pruva. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like literally Greg Owens, who literally just like misgendering Corin Bush like 50 times over. Okay, just saying he, you know, like to an obvious woman, right? It's like you can't say that with Corin Bush. Corin Bush is an obvious woman, my man, like biologically so. You know, like I don't know, right? But no, he's a hateful man who's using the veneer of real criticism to be hateful. Vigilant people. Yeah, I mean, what are devs supposed to do? Close that channel. I watched some casual gamers react to. Like, remember when everybody thought the games were dirty basement? Remember when everybody thought gamers were dirty basement dwellers? These groups are. Yeah, they are. Yeah, kind of saying they are exactly that. Okay, they're dirty basement dwellers. Like Asmongold's literally the archetypical dirty basement dweller. Hello. Okay, I'm sorry this is gonna sound weird. Okay, random black guy. Thank you for subscribing. It's not my fault, okay? It's not my fault, okay? Their name is just that, okay? Thanks for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. I would love to see some of these people try to produce a game. Yeah, okay, I guess we're gonna go on to that. So, I think a lot of you already know him, existing, because, like, he's an ardent hater of all things good, you know, because, to be honest, he's a bit of a worthless guy. Also, brilliant tweet by this guy. Hold on, I'll give the context now. This guy called Grummers, who is basically like turned into a literal fucking, I guess, Nazi, you know, because that's basically what it is. Jens Weinschallens, what a guy. And then it's like, okay, he thinks this looks bad and it's bad. Okay, cool. Veilguard is bad and ugly. This guy, it's like, okay, this is what happens when they make a game. This is them making a video game. Go back. Bad, horrible. Look at this, man. The fucking talent on display, okay? They make it look effortless, okay? But it's masterful how they did it, okay? The amount of effort it took. And then here is this guy's game. It's like right-wing reactionary troll. I'm sorry, dude. No way, man. Like, if Veilguard was like half this, okay, they would fucking despise it, you know? But no, man. And this is Dragon Age Veilguard.
All right, now we're gonna get into combat here, and this time
And
we're
dude,
playing as a
immediately you
mage.
can tell there's so much more to it, dude. So much more. So much more. Yeah, so Wonka Star, they make bad games. That's what happens, you know, when they try to make games. Is the only one Yeah, no, I mean I've heard that the third JP. I wonder why they keep using slander gaming, you know. Okay, you know, I'm gonna say my thoughts out loud. Okay, I think they're literally just saying it because he's a black man. Like legitimately, like if this slander gaming guy sounds like he's a pretty cool dude who has like his head on, right? And I feel like the only reason they're using him is because like, so we all know your USJWs like your black people. So here's a black guy agreeing with me. I don't know, man. Maybe this is just me, and I'm just like being very dumb and like seeing too much into it. But like, I really feel that's what's happening, you know. Yeah. Him and Luke Stevens also have weird vibes. Luke Stevens. I think I know Luke Stevens. Remember someone said Veilguard is going to be nothing but a platform for progressive statements. Oh yeah, man. Dragon Age Origins, famously apolitical, which had a character who killed their king for political reasons. Mark probably doesn't know these YouTubers because, hear me out, he might be, yeah, that's a wild theory. You know, Battle Fries, it's a wild theory. I'm not sure how true that is, okay? You know, Magdera, I'm projecting my thoughts and feelings onto him. He must be like constantly watching my channel and like nodding his like disapproving, you know, as he's watching. Okay, he thinks I'm like what. Part of the rage bait market is denying that. Yeah, man, that's so true, Al. Like they'll never admit it because why would they, dude? Like it's not in their best interest to admit that they're part of a rage bait market, you know. I'm in a bad area and my phone is acting weird, so. Oh no, it's so cool. It's cool, Mike. Mikhail, let's play. Cool. This is a wild one. It really is. I'm gonna need earplugs. He accents. Yeah. Hello, Zog. I hope you're doing well. I pointed this out in a comment in Big Dan's video, but a core part of the oldest rage bait is the ignorant praise too. How many Big Dan videos are out there about the pre-event where most people at the event said the game was great? Yeah, man. It's like, again, they don't think it's genuine because, you know, they think hate is somehow more justified than positivity, you know? When in reality, it's not the case. Positivity and negativity are not more justified. What makes it justified is you making an argument for it. Why do you think Dragon and Veilguard is good? Because as I can examine with the dialogue, I can examine with the story, as I can examine with that, it's really good. Cool. How do you justify being bad? Bad. Like, oh, okay. Brilliant argument. Cool. I love when arguments are good, actually. Nobody has ever been able to solve me. Yeah, man, same dude. I have no idea what's wrong with Concord, okay? I don't even know what Concord was. I know it's a live service game, but I don't know anything else about it, you know? The only reason I know Concord exists is because I'm like, right wing? I mean, they are white. Right-wing reactionaries just like hate it, you know? I think I saw a tweet or something pop up about Asmongold blaming the industry and trends, turning him. Holy shit! Yeah, and that's another thing, dude. They blame others for their failings. Okay, Wonka Star. They will never blame themselves for any issues they have. They will simply blame others. Right? It's never their fault. It's always someone else's fault. Yeah, that's so true, Mikkel. Yeah, games are for everyone, right? Like, why wouldn't they, right? Like that's just such a true and obvious statement, you know. Top 10. It's early access. Yeah, goat man. Yeah, I agree, Jeremiah. Vigil with the wise take. Top 10 chicken nuggets in video games. Number 1, Skyrim. Nobody in the mod adds it. I love how you respond to that, Vigil. Skyrim has chicken nuggets? No, but a mod add them. Zerlton. Gasp. Gaze? More likely than you think. Hey, Asmund said that apparently as a response to why he said, yeah, it's so wild to me. Hello, Daglina. I hope you're doing well. Bigotry is not always overt. Yeah, that's so true, dude. Like a lot of people always think that bigotry is something that's like you have to say the N-word to be a bigot, right? Which is, no, what? Bigotry is not when you kill a different person of a different race. You know that's not bigotry. Bigotry is like the underlying systems and like logic and beliefs and behaviors you have, right? Yeah. He blamed it. Nothing. Yeah, I mean that's so weird, dude. Asmongold like blaming on like the game industry and like, yeah, man, like I'm so negative and toxic because there's no good games out there. It's like, no, my man, you're just not looking for them, okay? Dorian did not do all his gay things coming. I would show Dorian's butt, okay, but I think YouTube would dislike me, okay? I think YouTube would really dislike me if I did that. Yep, also transgender in Pearl and Lumin Rose, yeah. MJ Ga, a biracial YouTuber, really knows what to recommend to me. Sure, man. Sure, dude. Whatever. A gay couple makes... That's true. Haren and Wade, the best gay couple. Man, I just love the dynamic. Like, Haren is just like, no, Wade, we can't literally bankrupt ourselves so you can make a single piece of armor. But Haren, please let me. Oh, you never let me do anything nice. Like, best characters, okay? Why aren't they back in Veilguard? We're speaking of the same buyer. Yeah. Funny thing is, Divine named the Dragon Age because it's suspected the time of Great Change. Yeah, right, Curzon Channel. But also a lot of other reasons, which is like, you know, literally the first words we read in Dragon Age Origins is literally, so men and women are equal. Oh, and also women have a bit more power because they're literally the head of a religious organization. Now, does Dragon Age Origins do that well? Not necessarily. Does it pretty poor, but Dragon Age is pretty progressive, you know. Kind of like I said. My only problem, man, dude. Oh gosh darn it, dude. You guys will not stop commenting. Oh man, dude, you're swamping me. You're swamping me. My only problem with character models, I don't know, man. I feel like the character models issues is such a weird like vector for some of these people to say like, wow, woke. I don't know, man. Smoothest I can see. The manufacturer ended up liking Veilguard for classic RPG. Yeah, it's so funny to me. Okay, Fextra Life, the most ardent haters of Bioware, said like, yeah, I think Veilguard's actually kind of good. You know. Oh, I just got your message, Mikhail. Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Mikhail, let's play. It's always wonderful to see you. You know, I love the positive energy you bring. And yeah, I hope you enjoy your day. Bye. Back to it. I agree with your previous thing. It's so weird that like a Fextra Life dude liked Veilguard. You know, Geek Eater. It's a good to have criticism. Yeah, that is true. Like criticisms are okay, but like, man, dude, don't make them so dumb. Hey, big fan. I mean, only some anti. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Big Dan claiming like, oh yeah, it's only like a small percentage of people who are upset about the DEI stuff. You know, it's like, oh okay. Why are you lying? Who is Nuhre? Nuhre is like the most reactionary person you can see that's just like making the entire career on hating Veilguard. Also, hello, Lemon Mastery. Nuhre is the guy who made a video with Trust Me. Yeah, literally, dude. Literally, a random guy pulled off the street says, hey man, I worked at Bioware. Trust me, the game's woken bad. Okay. Yeah, someone came to my Belarvi and said that she has a grandma body. I was like, oh my gosh, dude. You can't tell me Bellara has grandma body, dude. That is a wild statement, Chronicles of Nora. She's so, yo man, so hot, dude. I'm not surprised Nuhre is a transphobe. I mean, yeah, Ryan. You hate to see it, okay? It does make me feel better about Veilguard being a good game, because if all the haters are literally saying like, I'm Adolf Hitler, commander of the Third Reich, I hate Veilguard. I'm like, wow. If Adolf Hitler hates Veilguard, I must be doing something right by liking it, you know? Oh, sorry for missing you, Lady Raven. I hope you enjoy today. Dishes are a pain. I know from experience because I have to do dishes every day. They're an awful thing, okay? And my washing machine broke. My dishwasher broke, so I have to do it by hand. Awful. I hope you enjoy your day. Thank you for coming to the stream. I was going to like the video. No, 69 likes. Oh no, it's 82 likes. Julian, you now have a obligation to like the stream. Oh hi, hey, Lemon Mastery. I currently have chat on my phone and on my screen, so I can see it coming in, and then I can see it as I'm responding to everyone. Belly button guy. I have no idea. Okay, I am going to go buy that. Wait, Grums is a scammer? Yeah, he is a scammer. Grums are like what? I think raised $100,000 and basically made a nothing game. You know, a nothing game. It's so funny, dude. And he's on Twitter like saying like, wow, woke game's bad. They never succeed. And he's barely worked on his game. You know, it's so funny. Yeah, man. I mean, it's kind of unfair to compare a thing. Okay, Yalaman Mastery, that is true. But, like, come on, dude. The man had, like, from 2016 to 2024, he could have made a game, you know? And he raised, within that time frame, $600,000. I'm sorry, dude. But I think he could have done something. You know, I don't know. At that point, just don't put water in your game or put an invisible wall. Yeah, it's so true, close down channel. So true. He deliberately ruined his team and misused his funds. Yeah, man. Yeah, but with enough time, 3D modeling can be done at the very least. He's so bad, IQ Warrior. He's so bad. Yeah, that's true, Chronicles Roy. Yeah, he is a huge scammer. Yeah, he has no right to talk. Yeah, I mean, like, man, dude, if literally someone who's mismanaged their funds goes to me and says like, yeah, I know how to do game funds. It's like, I'm sorry, dude. I think you don't know anything. I think you're a moron. Oh yeah. Oh, the guy who plagiarized from. That's wild, Biomist. Yeah, man, he's literally Chronicles Nuhre. He's literally just on Twitter like molding. Okay, that he can't like do anything. Okay. And also the funniest thing. So there was like a drama with Blizzard, right? Mismanaging. No, okay, I shouldn't say that. Literally being like the rapiest rapes of rapes. Okay. Morons they are, right, for allowing that to happen. You know, literal fucking evil, right? And he was the guy who stole breast milk from someone. I'm like, I'm sorry, dude. This guy has like no right to say anything, okay, and be taken seriously, okay? He is less than like the town fool, okay? At least the town fool is like something more, you know? Hello, Belladonna. There is everyone who doesn't agree with you as a Nazi weren't Nazis. Hello, Belladonna. I see you have like a high IQ, okay? You must be very big brain, okay? So you must realize that was a bad faith interpretation of what I said, okay? I'm simply pointing out that if someone is saying, hey, Asmongold, the guy who's made a lot of opinions, who lives in a horrible conditions, somehow you should take him seriously. I'm sorry, dude. You should not take the mental advice of someone who's in that position, okay? That's not it. Yuriko Fetia, hey, the grift is gonna grift, half the grifters never play. Yeah, that's so true, you know. And if they did play Origins, right, they barely understand it, you know. Yeah, Chronicles Nuhre makes good videos. Why do I think Veilguard is good? Because you're a woke SJW shill who never played the best game like Baldur's Gate 3 Dragon Age Origins. Obviously, so true. There's like asking Donald Trump how to run a business. Yeah, man. It's like, yeah, who should I take advice from to run my business? Oh, yes, notoriously famous business person who's gone bankrupt 6 times, Donald Trump. I wonder if we get to recreate our Inquisitor after creating a work. I wonder if we will get to recreate our Inquisitor after creating a work, as to avoid spoilers or whether they come to the game. I think there's an option. I think it's an option. You can either not recreate them or you can recreate them. I think if you don't recreate them, it's just like a default thing, you know. They use like a default character. So annoyingly bad. She talks in. Yeah, and also hi Josie Boudier. You're doing well. Has convinced a great many people. Hold on. Oh man, dude. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I agree with Closed Down Channel. Like, there's a lot of stories that just don't really use subtlety anymore, you know? It just kind of sucks, you know? It makes a lot of people not really notice it. Unfortunately, I have to, yeah, okay. There. Cool. Then self-analyze what you, yeah, I mean, yeah, right. Like, a lot of people don't do a lot of introspection, you know, which is a huge fault, you know. Big Dan said a small percentage of such. Yeah, it's so weird, dude. Like, how can he say that, like, it's a small percentage when it's literally a cottage industry? We're going to cover a guy who's literally made a career out of just hating Veilguard. You know, it's like, oh, okay, yeah. Hello, Kiwi. Doing well? Holding certain ideas is wrong. Yeah, right. Like, literally, right. If someone says, like, so you think like killing everyone is a good idea? Yeah, I think so. Well, you're wrong. What do you mean? Why am I wrong? How? That's bigotry. Can't use the language of progressivism and get away with it, you know. Yo, Bungo Jacobs. I need to head out. Oh, no, it's cool. Friend Mothership. I hope you enjoy your D&D session. I think Big Dan is kind of right, but only if you're talking about specifically. I don't know, maybe, but I don't know, man. There's some discussion, but I feel like it's so mired in like other stuff, you know, that I don't want to engage with it because I feel like it's going to be engaged in other stuff. Reminds me of that guy with what's his name, Yandere Dev. Yeah, man. Grimes is really like Yandere Dev, man. Oh man, dude. Tweeted, yeah, we are gonna react to it, though I'm not sure for how long. We might have to do it another stream, but we'll try to react as much as we can now. There's been no confirmation that he stole the Brex meals, but you know what, Zog? In my heart of hearts, I believe he stole it. Okay, he seems like the kind of guy who would do it. I'd say, and also there's a funny story. Apparently, he showed like a racist meme to like some random like bored dude, you know, and he said like, "Hey, are you racist?" And then he just, without impromptu, just showed him a racist meme. I believe Grims is racist. Okay. Vigil. No. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Josie Ward. Yeah. Sam's Adams, hey, how are you? I don't know, I think you should judge an argument on its own merit rather than irrelevant living conditions. Okay, yeah, but like, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, right? Obviously that is true, we should judge the argument itself, and I have done that. In the video that I did cover Asmongold, I said he doesn't say anything, he doesn't explain his positions, he just vaguely gestures and says bad thing bad, right? Oh? Oh man? Right, stream alive? Hope I'm not disconnected. I think I'm fine. Okay, I'm fine. Okay, cool. Man, my internet, weird. I try to make sure that like I address points actually. My point in just mentioning the living conditions of someone is that you have to make sure that when you judge it, that they're not being influenced by something else, right? Because it helps you describe how their conclusion is influenced, right? Because what's important isn't just what is said, but how you got to that argument, right? The argument, the end goal is important, but you can't forget the process of getting towards that end goal. I'm sure Mackie Sky. I agree. I don't know how this relates to anything that I've been saying. How does everyone know him? I've never heard of him. Yeah, you've been on the good side of the internet, Lemon Mystery. You should probably go back there, okay? Probably go back there. Sure, LST. I mean, I can agree with that, you know? Like, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get too political. All I'm going to say is, like, I don't know, dude. Trump's worse. By a margin, he is worse, dude. There's plenty of research that shows people's living conditions affected. Yeah, that's true, Haikyuu Warrior. Right, like, again, it's the process of getting to a conclusion that's also important, and not just the conclusion itself, right? A murderer can say murder is wrong, but you have to ask, how did he come to that conclusion, you know? Yeah, Battlefreds. I haven't watched a lot of their videos as well, but, like, yeah. I'm gonna have to speed through this quickly. Oh, I'm nearly at the end. Oh, a lot of the end of the tunnel. I remember when things were judged and the merits, not agendas. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's so funny, Romeo. It's wild that he makes fun of like other people when he's like, yeah. Nuhre literally appeared out of nowhere and said, yeah, literally, like, she made like her entire career just being a grifter. It's wild. Exactly. Yeah, right, I approve of saying that. It's like, it's so wild. Like, Trump is just like, yeah, the China virus, it's so bad, it's gonna kill us, we're gonna have to murder Asians. Like, whoa, dude. Whoa, dude. Take me vibes. Yeah, that's true, Lemon Mystery. I wasn't gonna say that, but maybe. Yeah, unfortunately, you know. Unfortunately, Nuhre isn't just a figment of our imagination, okay? But they're an actual real-life person. Whoa, dude. Anyways, I've caught up with chat. You will not distract me anymore. No! Fun fact, Nuhre is one of the people that actually pushing to boycott Hogwarts Legacy. Man, dude. Oh, man, dude. She is so dumb on so many levels, dude. Oh, man. But now, you will not distract me now, okay? We're not going to be able to cover... Yeah, I agree, Chronicles Nora. It's so weird that she has, like, this profile picture, you know? Ironic. Did you know the world games are literally destroying Western civilization? Yes. Did you know that woke games are destroying civilization? Many people have said this. Many people have said this. No, I agree, Romeo. It's like, yeah, it really does seem like she has no beliefs or whatever. But anyways, we're gonna be able to cover this entire thing on stream because like it took like literally 2 hours just to cover a 10-minute video. Okay. So I'm just gonna watch a bit of this. And then we'll end in maybe like 30 minutes. Yeah, that's so wild, Abreu is saying. Like, literally suggesting, like, drink bleach to cure coronavirus is just wild, dude. I'm sorry, dude. Wanna leave looking at her. Pisses me off. Please 2 times it. Okay, for you, Romeo, I'll 2 times speed it, okay? I'll 2 times speed it, okay? Wait, is there spoilers? No, I don't think so. There's spoilers as in the sense that she has, like, a person who says, so, it's revealed that Solus is a transgender. It's stuff like that, I think. But anyways, so again, some playtester played the game and is now revealing the truth about Veilguard.
Jonathan, explain to me. Let's explain this to me. Don't mind me if I'm a little bit, reticent. Yeah.
First of all, Jonathan Sidwell is not my name.
Perfect.
So
That is.
yes, because in EA I have different name than Jonathan
Okay.
Sidwell for good reason. People actually in the chat they know that Jonathan Sidwell is from Suits. So anyway,
Okay.
if you like, I can show you the email, the invitation.
I am. I'll let you
at
see it.
least, yes, so at least now you know that what I'm saying is true.
Can I ask why are you telling me this?
Also, just look at the chat, man. It's so funny to me. You know, where was it? Protect Jonathan from the woke mob. Man, dude. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. 2 times 2 is too fast. I'm sorry. I've committed. Okay, Romeo. There's a. I'll half it. Okay, I'll be a centrist. Okay, I'll compromise. 1.5. Okay.
I know there's like bigger content creators like.
I'm a dedicated fan in Dragon Age. I was like a.
I'm the biggest Dragon Age fan. I've been there since forever.
Up until Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, and then.
Up until Mass Effect 3. I was a big Dragon Age fan up until Mass Effect 3. Yes.
After that, like Anthem, then Andromeda, and it's just keep hitting me over and actually even in Dragon Age 2. I guess Dragon Age 2. It's a very
woke mob doesn't give half a shit about Jonathan. Yeah, man. Oh man.
Like game, I understand. Yeah, they done it. I think in 12 months.
Yes,
or
that is true.
More than that. So I guess they fund Dragon Age Inquisition from Dragon Age 2, and that's exactly what they are gonna do here.
Yeah, I'm the biggest fan of Dragon Age. I love the Broodmother. I love Morrigan, bi-face, red shirt shape. Yeah, man. Oh gosh, on it, dude.
And the rest they will keep it for the
next
Dragon
one.
Age.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. And I told them that this game, you basically funding the other game. I talked to Mark Dara because he was consultant.
I personally talked to Mark Dara. What do you fucking mean, you loser? That's not how QA. That's not how playtesting works. You do not talk to fucking someone like Mark Dara, dude. You don't talk to literally like. Man, he's next gonna say like he talked personally to Patrick, to like Trick Weeks, or some shit like what's the EA CEO name guy, like Patrick something? Like he says like, yeah, I talked to him, and I said, and he's like, no, dude, I hate you specifically.
He is consulting for this, yeah.
Yeah, and he said, well,
man, dude,
no comments.
Yo, the person who's working remote and was on WhatsApp with Mark Dara, holy shit. Yeah, man, it's just like, holy shit. My mom's the CEO. It's so true. Andrew Wilson, yo, sorry, I don't know why I thought Patrick, maybe there was a Patrick before. Yo, Andrew Wilson, It's like, man, I love Dragon Age, especially the Broodmother. Everything else in Dragon Age doesn't matter. Just the one Broodmother moment. Yeah, that's so true, dude. I personally talked to Logain. Taron Logain, Taron Logain told me that it wasn't him who led to Kaelin's death. It was the Grey Wardens. The Grey Wardens led to King Kaelin's death. Andrew Wilson also loves Dragon Age. Yeah, Andrew Wilson's a weird guy, okay? I think Andrew Wilson is genuinely a guy who likes video games, but he's kind of mired in the position of being EA CEO, I was gonna say it's ironic she apparently found a playtester to talk shit and risk breaking an NDA. Don't believe. Yeah, man, like no, like the most playtesters would do is like show a screenshot and like maybe a few second footage, and that's it. You know, I talked to Kid Merrick. I talked to Kid Merrick. Yeah.
And yeah, it's you know
It's
like,
so well.
It's all,
you
yeah,
know,
it's
like-
just
We're
disappointing.
2 minutes in and we haven't even and it's crumbling, dude. It's crumbling, dude. It's crumbling, dude. Pushing a live service slop. Really, Kiki. Oh man, so much. Do you mean Gary? No. I do think Andrew Wilson's a weird guy, right? I think he does like games, but he's in the position of I don't know. There's some weird vibes to Andrew Wilson. I don't think he's entirely like a ghoul. He's a ghoul, but like not entirely so. So Gary McKay is on another level. Okay, he's a true gamer. Okay, I love the I think it was the IGN story where he would legitimately like go into the office like and someone would have to like hide what they were doing, going like oh no, we weren't doing it. Okay, and it's like, are you sure? And are you sure that thing couldn't use more blood, perhaps? You know. He's a king, okay? He's a king who deserves his crown. Logain is my dad since I married Nora Investment. It was actually the playtester who found her, and the details. I spoke with the maker, and he told me the game. Gosh, she must be fun at parties, okay? Holy shit! I hate to be the guy, but she looks stupid. Yeah, man. It's probably like a Slavic thing, but I don't know, man. When she has the whole like choker that says queen, I'm sorry, dude, the vibes are off, dude. This is where the vibes are coming into place. Okay,
Disappointed.
Yeah, it is. I really didn't like it at all. Okay, so like, I have so many emails, so let me find the one.
I have so many emails.
know,
I am
like,
so
No, go
I'm,
take your time.
looking for. Yeah, because I have like so much,
You dropped that bomb in my
oh,
chat.
she's Spanish. Okay, I'm sorry, this is not a good look for the Spanish people ever. Okay, I'm sorry, Spanish people, you gotta get you're not sending your best, you know. I'm the Dreadwolf himself. I'm telling you the game is working. I have so many emails. I have so many emails. It's so weird, dude. Like, I have so many emails. Of what, dude? Of what? Like, begins closing porn tabs. Yeah, so true, dude. I have so many. Click, 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 click. I have so many. Click, click, click. It comes across that fake region. Oh, so true. She sounds so fake, man.
And it just went off.
Oh, yeah,
Everyone
yeah,
is.
yeah,
Everyone is
Emails from
go-
Logain. Yeah. Look.
going crazy. I mean, and you know, you
Alright.
might believe him or not. We will see if he's right when the game comes
Alright.
out. So hey,
So nobody
And this
can.
is okay. Let's live again. Okay. Let's get out of the muck. Okay. We were having a fun time. I'm sorry, dude. What? When the game comes out, like this is always a way for these guys to be Weasley fucks. Okay. To say, hey, I'm just saying my opinions. Or my opinions. That's all I'm saying. You know. We'll see when the game comes out. It's a way for them to get out of it's a way to get out of the consequences of what they're saying. To basically just say like, don't judge me, wait until the game comes out, which is like, then they proceed to say that the game is like literally terrible and garbage, you know.
Can see this.
No.
document.
You're
Like, if
telling
I share
me
my-
he didn't have stuff ready? Yo, Navy Knot, that's so true. Like, he didn't get ready for this. He doesn't have stuff ready. He's just like, I have so many emails. Let me get through them. It's like, you didn't prepare them at all. Really. Like, that's possible, I guess, but like, this game is gonna flop. I know. But hey, if it does well, I mean, yeah. That's so true, you know. It's like, if it does well. Like, okay. Logan use private email service, he misled crossfire information, and there was a... Oh, so true. Oh boy. The funny thing in this video is he keeps saying nothing and she transforms it. Yo, man, dude, it's so funny.
my screen.
no, they can see it. It's
Okay,
just
good.
on my face right now.
All right. So can you see?
I
this?
can.
Game. YouTube, please. Why do you do this to me? No. Oh wait. At this point, he shows me emails confirming he's a playtester position in EA. Yeah, confirming. There's more like in this specific parking. There's more like in which specific parking lot they are expected to park and which specific gate they're expected to use. Woo! Man. Oh. Dude, too.
Yeah. So what you see right now is, hey,
Man.
this is the address.
Exactly.
This is where I am, and like a strictly confident play
So here's my IP address. Here's my location, date and birth, social.
testing, and that was for Dragon Age Inquisition.
This is Johnny. He's a playtester. Thank. What are the Yeah, man. Oh gosh darn it, dude. I want to. What, man?
Sorry, that Dragon
Cringe.
Age, you know, like Veilguard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I got all that.
Viathari Bree, I hope you're doing well. Not the default YouTuber music. Yeah, not the default YouTuber music. Hog face. Oh,
And you know, like I.
here's my card. Here's my credit card. Details queen. Yeah, man. Oh,
Yeah.
Because I finished. They give me like the money because they give me like.
Hold on.
Play tested.
Yeah.
Because I finished. They give me like the money because they give me money and they give me 2 copies.
they give me money. They give me. Yeah, you're a playtester. You would obviously get money. What are you talking about? You would get money. That's what you do as a. Oh man, dude. Oh, Helka, yeah, he's a dumb fuck. I don't know, man. The fakest thing you could do, okay? This is like a bit, man. If this was a bit, dude, of like what Dragon Age Veilguard haters sound like, okay, it would be the funniest shit in the world, okay? But no,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not hard to fake an email. Just look at the address. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, Elisa. It's so. And the whole time I was listening to what he had thought as like basically Blackwall. Yeah, not even that, Zoltan. He's fucking worse, dude. Blackwall was not this obvious, man. Blackwall was at least a lot more like secure. You know, when he says like, yeah, so why can't you hear the calling Blackwall? It's like, I'm just better. I'm like, okay, Blackwall, I believe you. You're just better. This guy is just like on some other level, okay? Every game companies
Might want to. So yeah, so that's.
I am
yeah,
seeing
that's
this.
the
I'm not
reward
gonna
that I
say
got.
anything. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say anything like that. But I am seeing the transaction. I am seeing the, you know, like, hey.
I've seen his bank statements. I've seen he was paying.
Yeah,
There's an
I
NDA in place.
look, October 23rd to October 27th.
Yeah.
And,
Yep.
you know, like that's basically what you got. And I got like Dragon Age.
Yeah, okay, sorry, just hold on. I need to respond to something. Okay, oh gosh darn it, dude. Okay. Just zoom in her glasses. Yeah, I zoom in her glasses. Okay, let's see. Okay.
Or, you know, like Origin, and I got.
Yep.
And,
Yep.
yeah, October 20th.
What is that
The, you
green
know, like-
fucking shit in her eyes, dude? What is that? What?
Hey,
Yeah.
there's an
And
NDA
look,
in place.
October 23rd to.
What the? What are they looking at, dude? What are they looking at? I have dumb and I'm proud of it. Yo, literally, dude. They will literally say like, I'm a moron. So you must look like a bit of an idiot yourself. Like, oh, okay. I guess. Wait, he played tested for 4 days and he knows everything about the game? As bad? Yeah, man. You know what's funny? Usually, they will edit the picture of the whistleblower. Like, yeah, man. Yo, literally, if this was an actual whistleblower, okay, EA could literally just like look this up and like, wait, so which guy does he sound like? And they're like, oh yeah, he's this guy. And you know for a fucking fact, EA will be like dogs, like bloodhounds, okay, searching for this guy, okay, and like literally annihilating them, okay. But no, dude, it's like most the leak that happened with Veilguard originally, with that like gameplay demo in the Warden's Keep, right? Like that guy basically made a Reddit comment, a fake account, a fake account, and then deleted his account because he was scared people was gonna find him out. You know, but this guy openly boisterous, saying like, I worked at EA, I was paid, I have the bank statements to prove it. Like, okay.
October 27th.
Yep.
Yeah, what a gamer, dude. He beat the game in 4 days. What a fucking gamer.
And,
Yep.
you know, like that's basically what you got. And I got like Dragon Age, or you know, like Origin, and I got Battlefield coin.
What?
And,
Yep.
you know, like that's basically what you got. And I got like Dragon Age, or you know, like Origin, and I got Battlefield coin.
I have Dragon Age Origins. Yeah, I imagine.
Like, and you know,
So-
375.
Yeah.
And Orlando.
And he had to sign the NDA.
Oh, I already signed it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was like, I was like talking to him, and this guy, he's like the one in Canada,
Mm-hmm.
and he's the one that managing all the, you know, like all the playtesters.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Wait,
so
wait.
like talking to him, and this guy, he's like.
Wait, which
in
guy?
LA.
Who? What?
Oh, I already signed it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was like, I was like talking to him, and this guy, he's like the one in Canada,
Mhm.
and he's the one that managing all the, like all the playtesters.
Yeah, I mean,
What? He manages? Huh?
Yeah, so that's pretty much it.
I mean, this is for my viewers.
Yo, he is lying, dude. Oh, the guy in Canada. Yeah, the guy in Canada. You know, like obviously. Hold on, I'm coming back. Be better than the live streaming, Rosie. Maybe you'd be a better live streamer than me. Dog. Huge sausage dog. Okay. The one in Canada, he manages playtests. You're right, I know him. Yeah, I know him too. You know, Eddie's a good person because it was my face to the thumb. Yes, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, make sure she loses her house in defamation case. Yeah, man. These guys are so weird. Dog is so epic. Yeah, I agree. Like, you don't know this guy. The guy, yeah, man. I don't know. You know, the way she keeps him. Yup. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the guy. That guy. Yeah, I get. Yeah, the guy. Rosie.
I think Jonathan here would have to be crazy to just like forge all of this just to show me.
Jonathan would be so mad if he forges out this. It'd be wild, dude. Oh man, dude. Holy shit, dude. Wow. Fuck. Oh. IQ Warrior, I don't know if they can be. I think if you would take it to a court, that could probably happen, but a defamation case is like you making defamatory statements of someone. I don't know, man. Jonathan's wild. Jonathan's wild, okay? He's a precious boy, okay? No? It should be. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It has to be also damages, right? So if they did damages, right? Even her chat says zoom in on their glasses. Yeah, man. Look at the glasses. What is she looking at, dude? I'm pretty sure the game is pretty lengthy. Give content. Yeah, there's no way you can finish in 4 days. Like, legitimately, there's no way. My question is, why would the guy go to such a small YouTube with an absolutely... Yeah, literally, dude. You can go to the fucking, like, choose your pick, okay? You can go to fucking Asmongold, okay, and say this shit. But no. Why? Because it's fake. It's fake.
Like, this is... It looks legit. The
see,
transactions
like,
are legit.
Yeah, I have like a lot of like information because I did a lot of playtesting with EA, but only the games that I actually like, mostly FPS games like Battlefield.
Yeah.
And RPG games, and Dragon Age was one of them, and I was very excited. I love it. I even told him that if you ever gonna do another playtesting, please let me know.
So you said that it's much worse than we think. What can you say about it? That why for you?
Okay, that's the only reasonable thing he says. I think playtesters can like kind of choose what they want to do, or at least like say like, hey, if you do this, can I do that? Like, okay. Only reasonable thing. This is GTA 6 level horrible. Yeah, it really is, man. You can't even beat the Inquisition in 4 days. Yeah, man. This guy's so lying. He must be like someone with serious. Yeah, man. He's yeah, dude. It's totally fake. Jonathan is a scavenger. I think they're both in on it. You know. I think they're both in on it. You know. This guy who says he literally parked in like he must therefore be an American or Canadian. Okay. He does not sound American or Canadian. Okay. Yeah, sure. There are American and Canadians who don't sound like American and Canadians. That's fine. But man, dude, I feel like she just like got some random friend and just did this, you know. Man. Places say they've not seen anything past Act 1, so really? Malaria, that's interesting. I'm not sure of like what evidence you have about that. That's interesting. Yeah, right. They must be related in some way. Says he's not only beat the game, but he did everything, you know.
Why is it so much worse?
Okay, so
Canadians are immigrants. A lot of them like me. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Vigil. That's what I'm just saying. Like, it's there's so much holes in this story. Okay, there's only so many holes in this story before you can just say like, okay, this is fake. You know, truth is you don't need to go to the big YouTuber. Yeah, Tilaki. But like, issue here, dude. You can choose who you fucking want to. Okay, you're leaking everything. Okay, you can choose who you want to. You can do a Reddit post about this. Okay, and it'll get a lot of traction. Why didn't this small ass YouTuber?
The one thing that I was like
Playtesters should probably play it in the game. chunks. Yeah, I mean, most playtesters won't really redo story stuff. It's mostly like, yeah, it sounds like bad English speakers. Yeah, I mean, yeah, right. They're literally not native English speakers. Her glasses seemingly have a coating that protects her glasses glares. Use the ones and you can usually see what I can. Yeah, I can't tell, but he confirmed my worst viewers. Yeah. What's funny is that she claims people who have played the game are being paid. It's so wild, dude.
The Kunari.
Mm-hmm.
When I was talking with her, first of all, you need to understand that this is fantasy game.
Yes.
Our words, it's different than their words.
Exactly.
For example, she told me that I am a non-binary person. How the hell?
Tosh told me I'm a non-binary person. I'm sorry, what? Tosh told me I'm a non-binary person. I don't think... I'm sorry, I'm gonna go on a whim, okay? I'm sorry, Jonathan, I don't believe you. I don't think Tosh is gonna do that. I don't think Tosh did that, okay? I'm sorry, I don't think she did. And her reaction is like, what? Ooh. Yeah, that's true, previously notes. So, yeah, her face, yeah, that's true, previously notes. So hypocritical. Tosh, I'm a non-binary. Let's listen to that again, okay? Just look at that Krem Inquisition. That's how they handled it. Such a character, yeah. Ooh. Man, dude, yeah. Oh.
Their words.
Exactly.
For example, she told me that I am a non-binary person.
Hey Rook, I have something to talk to you about. I'm a non-binary person. Now, yeah, Tosh went by she heard the audio dropper. Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, you can't do this. Holy shit, dude. I'm non-binary person. Whew. Yo, that's the bad thing, okay? Whoa, holy shit. How comes the trans... Yo, here comes the... It was all fun and games, okay, before the anti-trans bigotry came, you know. It was all fun and games, you know. Jonathan was having a good time, you know. He gave her all the evidence, his credit card, you know. His emails, his so many emails, you know. And then it just comes out like, not anti-trans stuff. Honestly, as a cis woman, I don't even care if she did. I think it's funny. Yo, man! Fucking Tosh, like, walks up to you, fucking looks you in the eyes and says, I'm a binary person. Fucking I mean, I'm a non-binary. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. And to be clear, who cares if Tosh... Like, who gives a shit, right, yeah? Like, who cares? I played the game and Nev told me you're a Holy shit, Danglin, you need to go on Nuhre's stream, okay? You need to do that, okay? You gotta do that, okay? You gotta make sure the truth gets out there. Ooh, Tosh tells you they're non-binary, and then Tosh and Rook fuck. What a dynamic, you know. Holy shit, man, dude, this is the funniest thing in existence. I can't take. Oh man, dude. If I don't hear her say I'm an on, yo, I will be so disappointed, Nora. I'm be so mad. Like, Bioware, you fucking hacks, okay? I'm sorry, Trick Weeks. You hack. You should have done that, okay? There's a dragon turns around, chugs a can of Red Bull and says, I'm a non-binary person, Rook. Holy shit, dude. Man. I haven't laughed like this in a while, dude. Hello, I'm Rook. I'm a non-binary person. Yo, dude. Oh, we need to have that dialogue. Damn, yeah, same, dude. Bro, throw Jonathan a bone. Yeah, John, I'm getting around to this, okay? I think Jonathan's correct, okay? This is too funny not to be true. You left out that Varric has changed his pronouns to chest/hair. We all could see that Varric was an egg, okay? Varric was clearly chest/hair, okay? I'm proud of Varric for coming out. I think Tosh will have a knowing arc, and I don't think she'll say, "Hey Rook, I'm a nun." I mean, yeah, if we're being serious, okay, this is obviously wrong and fake and false, right? Whatever, I don't know what Tasha's thing, but it's apparently very personal to Trick Weeks, you know? So maybe something like that. I don't know. Anyways,
How the hell that
I'm giving this like 5 more minutes, maybe 3. Okay, then I'm gonna have to go, okay? But man, this has been so funny, dude. This has been so fucking funny, dude. Holy shit. And at the end of the game, Solus reveals his true name. Guys are killing me. I can't keep doing this, okay? I can't keep doing this, okay? Yo. Okay, Lemon Mystery. Yeah, we're joking. We're having a bit of fun, okay? We're having a bit of fun, okay? Yeah, she used she, her, okay? She has a fucking tits and pussy, okay? We all understand that, okay? We all know, alright? Come on. Love that Varric is a part of the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and chest hair community. You know, what is the word, intersectionalism, okay? Varric's out, okay? But he's a intersectional-ish, you know? No, make it faster, it's so funny. Yeah. Okay, 3 more minutes, guys. 3 more minutes, and I'm gonna... Solus egg/wolf, dude, please, but I'll do it. I'll do it.
That's a fantasy game in words.
Exactly.
For example, she told me that I am a non-binary person. How the hell that a fantasy game in like Thedas have the word
Oh my god.
And I love the fake, like, outrage she has. Like, oh, man.
binary?
In there, yeah, I've seen that, like, gone off, like, what are you fucking doing? Why are you talking like this?
Seriously?
Oh my god. So the companion told you, oh, I'm non-binary.
Yeah, she said that I don't like men and I don't like women.
She says that I don't like...
Oh my god. So the companion told you, oh, I'm non-binary.
Yeah, she said that I don't like men and I don't like women. I identify myself as non-binary.
Just like that.
I don't like men. I don't like women. That's fun. Holy shit, dude. Oh, comedy gold.
That's just like that.
Not even a new word. I didn't even
I
make up like a new...
couldn't come up with this, dude. No one could, okay? Comedic genius, dude. Comedic genius. Jonathan, you precious baby boy. You need to be protected, okay? Holy shit, dude. Yeah, man. Oh. Is she moaning? Why is she moaning? Yeah, why is she moaning, dude? I don't like men. I don't like women. I guess Tosh is asexual confirmed?
new word in lore.
No.
No, just I'm non-binary.
Yeah,
That is...
non-binary. Yes, and apparently, like there is like like they're basically stitching few stories here and there, but it doesn't make any sense. Okay, if you are a heterosexual person,
Yes.
and you want to have a romance with someone,
Yeah.
guess what?
He confirms romances were gender locked then switched to pansexual romances. Okay.
But it doesn't make any sense.
Mm.
Okay, if you are a heterosexual person,
Yes.
and you want to have a romance with someone,
Yeah.
guess what? For a male, I am a male, and I want to have a romance options with the females.
Yes.
I have either a dwarf
With
or,
the females, yes? Yes, the females.
like a very ugly woman, the Twinter one.
Yeah, Neve, no? Neve
Nev.
or whatever,
It's
yeah?
either Nev or Scout Harden, and a very ugly woman, the
The
Twinter
very
Yeah.
ugly woman. Yes. Holy shit, dude. Or Scout Harden.
Neve, no? Neve
Nev.
or whatever,
It's
yeah?
either Nev or Scout Harden, and that's it. That's all the romance options that I have.
Back then, now they made it so everyone could romance everyone, which is not
That's
that much
bullshit.
better. Is it? You cannot do that?
What is going on, dude? The females, I don't know. Nev ugly. Yeah, dude. Excuse me. Balara. The dwarf and the very ugly woman. Just say you're gay, dude. Jonathan, we love and accept you, okay? If you're gay, we love you and accept you. That's not what non-binary means. Yo, Wonka Star, I don't even. How the hell in fantasy games send Thedas with the word lesbian, a Greek word referring to a Greek island exists? Yeah. This can't be real, Geekatia. I don't like men, I don't like women, not woman. She says she hates people, Rooks. Oh man, I love Tosh so far. She sounds like a great companion.
That's bullshit. They don't say that. They, when I was talking with them, and they told me, no, you cannot do that. And if you are not heterosexual.
Jonathan walked up to BioWare and said, "Hey, so why can't I romance, like, do that stuff?" And it's like, "No, you can't do that. You can't do that."
You can romance anyone you want. Anyone.
Really?
If you are, yes.
So they said that.
Oh man, okay. I need to make a good point, okay, or something. So yeah, I do imagine that at one point there were gender locked romances, but then they made them pansexual, right? I do believe that. But man, dude, this is
Okay, so they have claimed that everyone is, you can romance anyone you want, but if you are...
to Mark Dara. I went to Mark Dara himself, okay? I went to Mark Dara himself, and I said to him, Mark Dara, why are the females ugly? And Mark Dara says, no, you can't. All romances, you can romance all. It's...
hate him.
I was talking with a person that he was playtested with me, and I told him, "Did you?" He said, "No. Since you are doing the heterosexual, I will do the opposite, and we will find out what's the outcomes is." I got only 2 women, and he romanced everyone.
Yeah, because I thought you couldn't choose your sexuality. You could choose like your pronouns,
Oh,
and that's it. No.
No. Yes, I can. Of course, there is a pronouns that shove it in your throat. That's absolutely just like Starfield.
holy shit, dude, we're getting a reveal, okay? Veilguard will have pronouns, okay? You're a bit late, my guy. Jonathan, you were a bit late on the reveal. This happened already. The character creator confirmed. Ooh, dude. Oh, gosh darn it, man. Gosh darn it, man. The females. The feeboids. Oh, Jonathan, where's Ballora? Where's Ballora? Jonathan, you forgot about Ballora. Did he not get to that part of the game? Wasn't when he played Veilguard in October of last year, was Ballora not there? Or something? Oh, man. IQ 100. We are morons compared to Jonathan, dude. Holy shit. Tosh reminds me of Karlak. I'm straight woman and I romanced Karlak at the time. Who doesn't? Jonathan was upset he couldn't romance Emmerich. He was an ally along the way. He was so mad that he couldn't have like a Grandpa Yowie, okay? The companions of bands. Oh gosh darn it, dude. He spoke with Mark Dara. Ooh. What if I want to romance the cook? Yeah, what if, dude? Tosh is on some. Sounds amazing, dude. Fucking pronouns. Same, dude. The aura in Mass Effect 1, males and females have no real meaning to us. Spot the difference. Yeah, man. I remember when when Fox News had a hate punter. Yeah, Jonathan doesn't realize he was being rejected by characters for being unlikable. Yeah, like BioWare had, like, Jonathan was doing the most unspeakable, horrible acts, and the companions like, nah, man. Like Tosh was making up an excuse, like, I'm non-binary. I hate men and women. I hate. It's like how guys like to think that a woman saying she's lesbian is actually just them getting out of saying they want to date them, right? It's like that, okay, but real. Right? Hate to break it to you all, but anytime you ever refer to a man as a he and a woman as a she in a game or a movie, you've been using pronouns. Holy shit, Battlefries! Guys, I've just got an updated news from Ballora lesbian confirmed. Fucking aces, dude. I'm just getting a confirmation from Battlefries. Apparently we've been using pronouns this entire time. Holy shit. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to take a moment, okay? I'm sorry. I'm speechless. The first companion you recruit didn't see her, damn. Yeah, man. Yeah. You meet bro. Yeah, man. I don't know. Jonathan. Oh, my first character will be named Jonathan. Oh, dog. Oh, Wonka Star. A sweet boy who's trying his best, you know. Get away from me, male. I'm non-binary. You'll get infected. Ooh, dude. They're like a man. They're like a parody, Ivers. If he was serious, he would know those. Oh, I'm so disappointed. Dr. Gloom, hi. I'm so disappointed. I really like Dragon Age, but I'm gonna have to pass and save myself the embarrassment of playing this woke garbage. Oh man, Dr. Doom, come on, we're having some fun, okay? We're having some laughs, unless you're joking. Which then I agree. Jonathan with rainbow hair, yeah, dude, so true. Game of the year for sure, game of the century. Morbius and its consequences. Oh, is he role-playing? Cool, then I agree, you know, woke garbage. Damn, to be rejected by the Canadian guy, then rejected by my Mark Dara, and then rejected by Tosh. I would feel so bad too. I would also go in a rageful bend because Mark Dara reject me. Okay, I would not live if Mark Dara says I'm evil. I'm sorry, dude. I wouldn't.
Same thing. But, you know, like there is, you know,
Okay, a few more minutes.
like, male, female, non-binary.
Okay, they might have changed that after you played it because now they claim that you can romance it. So maybe when he played it, you can only romance certain characters as a man and certain characters as a woman, and maybe all of them as non-binary. Who knows? And now they changed it.
Yeah. So the Dementor, we know it. The Scott Harding. So the what's called the Raveni Crow, the Crow guy.
The Lucanis, no?
Yeah, Lucani. He only like the
Lucani, okay? He's like Spanish. You guys should get this right first try. What do you mean? Lucanis.
If you are female, he's the one or the necromancer.
So they have
Wait, what?
The Lucanis, no?
Yeah, Lucani. He only like if you are female, he's the one or the necromancer.
So they have so that's crazy. So we had like romances, like locked romances, and now they changed it completely because people would have complained or whatever. Probably because of Baldur's Gate 3, they just changed it. And can you tell us anything about like the story? Did you finish the game?
Oh yeah, so the game, I finished it. I honestly don't want to spoil it to you.
Okay.
Because it's baffling. It's like Solus.
I finished the story. I know everything. I don't want to spoil it for you. My man, what is your fucking job then? What are you doing? Also, yeah, Davrin. What about him? So once again, they left Davrin. He finished the game. I understood. Now why is she making... Yeah, dude. Ooh, man.
Yes.
Like Solus. He is like, like the gods. He is that Red Wolf. They make him so...
Holy shit, guys. Solus is the Dread Wolf? I'm sorry, what? Okay.
Like, put him on the side. He don't,
Doesn't do anything?
No, he basically in the fate, and basically we will talk to him every now and then, and that's it.
And until the end of the game, you cannot do anything.
Yeah.
Solus confirmed to be final boss. You probably can't fight him. Okay. We've had some laughs, we had some fun, but I think it's time to stop, okay? I'm tired. I'm gonna die if I laugh anymore. Holy shit, dude. Yo, Davrin gay, Balara lesbian. Bro played the whole game and doesn't even know the companions' names. Dude. Lucani. Dude. Oh, and the best round in the video games Gores Awards too. It's the Jeff Keighley on stage saying, and the award for best writing in video games. Dav TV for this famous line. I don't like men. I don't like women. I'm a non-binary person. People can't. Oh man, dude. Ooh. Dude. I'm so... Is Solus... Yeah, Solus is gender fluid, dude. So true. People have way too much time on their hands. Yeah, man. Solus is a straight man. That's the evilest thing he's done, okay? He's a straight man. Jonathan is racist towards elves. He never mentions Laura and Devrin. Yeah, dude. I mean, he might be racist for other reasons. Who knows? In faith, yeah. Solus is the Dread Wolf. What? I know, right? Does he say in faith? I don't know, man. Oh, man. So... Holy shit, dude. Solus is confirmed, but actually not. Yo, man. Where does she find this guy? I mean, on stream? I don't know. Is he your boyfriend? I don't know, man. It could literally be some random guy she found on the street and said, hey, I'll pay you like 100 euros to lie for me. And he's like, bitching, dude. Oh, man, dude. Okay, man. We need a detox, okay? She warned him. I got a real bad brain brought. Yeah, we need a detox, okay? We aren't gonna get to the Spell and Shield video. Maybe another time. It's funny though. Spell and Shield basically says both sides are equal, even though they're not. But yeah, man, this has been so funny. We need a detox, okay? First off, beautiful image. What do you mean he's from BioQA? Yeah, no guys, Jonathan said that Nev is ugly. The dwarf is dwarf, and there's Lucani, yeah. From Pornhub, yeah. It's her boyfriend from Pornhub. Hey man, hey. Not that her brain needs to work right, yeah. Hey Knight, hope you make a Dragon Age Brain Rot meme video. Holy shit, dude. I need to fucking write that script right away, dude. Like, title it Dragon. Like, I was wrong about. Holy shit, dude. I was wrong about Dragon Age Veilguard. And then I basically say that, Dragon Age Veilguard, I was wrong about it. There's so much wrong about it. All the things I've said, I'm so sorry. I was trying to be honest, but I need to be honest, okay? BioWare has failed us. They've added woke, transgender, DEI, multiple pronouns. There's so many pronouns. Too many pronouns to count. De jure, be them, ik ak, chest/hair. They've added so many, and I can't stop it. I have to tell you. Write that down. Tosh, dude. Tosh reacted to that stream, yo, man. Ooh, this image does heal me, yo, dude. As Inky said it, there's 6 pronouns. There are too many pronouns, I can't get higher than 2. We're being invaded, yo, man. And then I should, like, say, like, and they've added too many pronouns. They should have just added male, and then, like, a political one, like maybe female or something. Hello, Rel. I hope you're doing good. The devs showed up to my house and forced me to turn on the top surgery and... You had to believe me, guys. They came into my house and put a gun to my head and say, put the top surgery option on. I didn't want to. I didn't want to. But then they said, but we'll kill you. And I was like, no, please don't. I'd rather die. But then I was like, no, I had to get the truth out to you, okay? Dude, shoot you with rainbow bullets, yeah, man. Oh boy, very political. The story about sexuality of companions inside 5 years. That's the leak, man. Rel, you should be honored. Yeah, man, you should be honored, Rel. You're a hero among mortals. Okay, archdemons are woke. They're woken from the eternal sleep. Yeah, man. Oh man, dude. Holy shit. Yo, send the Pinkertons, okay? Yo, that's what Bayer did, okay? 2015 EA would have sold the top surgery scars as DLC. Hey. Okay. I think that's been a stream. We've had laughs, we've had some fun, we've grown as people, okay? Veilguard seems like to be a great game. I can't wait for Tash to say to me directly that she's not a man. Oh, she's not into men, she's not into women, she's a non-binary person, okay? I can't wait for that. Yeah. I can't wait for that either. You know, I'm not as a people best Jonathan, yeah, man. Happy to have been in the stream, but let's end it off, okay, with some like really good vibes, okay? With really good vibes. Where is it? Sadly, Ballora apparently wasn't in Dragon Age Veilguard. Wasn't in Dragon Age Veilguard since October last year, so yeah. I'm also excited Wonka starts, so it sounds amazing, Chronicles Nuhre. I remember I saw you posted. I was like, I need to watch this like 50 times over, okay? And the way her head like bounced, like, man, dude, I can't wait to see Ballora do that, okay? I hope Jonathan confirms that Ballora does this little ditty, okay? I really hope he does. Yeah, I'm gonna send the link again for you guys because it's so good. It's so good, dude. I love it so much, dude. I can't help. Boogie Ballora time. So true, dude. I love yo, man. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, maybe I should romance Ballora first. Maybe I should romance Ballora first. I don't know. Are lesbian indeed, okay? Wait, Knight, did you see the list of track names? I have not seen that. I've heard the tracks were out, but I haven't seen anything. Somehow I would do the same as Ballora. Ultimately, yeah, man, like Ballora, like my beloved. Man, Ballora. Oh wait. Devrin Smoocher here, a Emmerich, she deserves all the love, a girl Ballora, my baby girl Ballora. Yeah, man, she really does deserve all the love, okay? We'll finish this video a bit later. Or something else planned, maybe. I'm definitely gonna do that, like, parody video. Because I can't be one-upped by Nuhre, okay? I can't be one-upped by her. I can't be, like, one-upped by a person who isn't even putting in effort in their parody, okay? I need to do it. Come on, it's so funny when you react. I know, I'm gonna be hard for Harding. I don't know. I will also be hard for Harding, okay? You know, never want to be a female Fintal. The case she can crack. Oh, man, dude. But Laura is definitely great to wrap up the stream. She really is, you know. We'll do it later. I'm romancing everybody. I will be polyamorous, you know. I hope Jonathan I hope when we finish Nuhre's stream, Nuhre's video, Jonathan will confirm that we can be polyamorous, okay? You know, try to get a hold of Jonathan. Hey, Mogdera, do you remember a guy, he goes by the alias Jonathan, and Mogdera's like, yeah, I've heard of him. I said to him that we couldn't have romances because we were pansexual or something. Oh, can you contact him for me? Yes, sure. Never, but hope she removes that silly hat. It gives... The hat is good, okay? The hat stays on during sex. Okay. Last thoughts. Devon's gonna be my husband. I mean, he's gonna be a husband for a lot of people, okay? Yes, Jonathan, confirm our polyamorous reality. Please, I'll believe everything. My pronouns are now Jonathan. No, keep the hat. The hat stays on during sex, you know? What if Veilguard was Jonathan all? Oh my gosh, the cats in Origins are so stupid and dorky. They really are, man. We need the low polygon cats back, okay? Hats. Yeah, oh yeah, sorry. We need both those back, okay? We need the bad hats and we need the good poly looking cats. Low poly or whatever. Okay, final thoughts, guys. We're wrapping up. I love making morning wear the students the Morgan, yeah. It's so funny because Morgan is seething at you for making her wear a dumb hat, you know? Absolutely seething. Holy shit, dude. This was fun and painful. That is the 5 words that describe this stream. This was fun and painful. Yeah, until next time. Final thoughts, Dav bad, too woke. XZim/10. So wise. So true, dude. Man, I can't believe it. You're so right, you know, you're so true. And yeah. Okay, well, last moment. Okay. That's been a stream. Nothing will be mean to Alistair playthrough where I made him marry a yeah, man. Yeah, man. Nothing will beat that, you know. Yeah. I can never be mean to Alistair, but you know what? Based, you know. Laura Ballet, bye. No, bye guys. Thank you for all coming to the stream. It was very nice. You monster. Oh, I'm sorry, Raul. Thanks, man. No, thanks, Carol Olivia. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. You know, a lot of laughs, a lot of pain. You know, it was great. Navy Knight was very true on that statement. And yeah, just thanks. You know, thanks so much. And thank you, Apruvacina, for the donation. It was really great. Take care. See you, Apruvacina. See you, Lemon Mystery. See you, Kinda Sane. See you, Haikyuu Warrior. See you, Combi Fighter. It's really great. See you, the third JP. See you, Barramuda. See you, L. It's great. See you, Passwell. And I'll see you Thursday, if not Wednesday. Yukiro. I had a great time. Same. So fun. Cheers. No, cheers, Vigil. Oh boy. Man, dude. Man. And for those, and Brian, you're welcome. Yeah, thanks, Brewer saying it was so nice. And for those who are watching the VOD, I hope you enjoyed it. Perhaps consider liking if you liked it. Perhaps consider subscribing, maybe. And also, perhaps comment down below on why Balara is your romance of choice and why doing this little ditty is the only way Veilguard can be a good game. Bye, VOD people. Bye. See a design. Oh, hey, design lover, and also bye, design lover. See you guys.